Well, good evening, Panther fans, and welcome to tonight's ball game between your Sterlington Panthers and the Wossman Wildcats in Week 10 and the final district game of District 1-3A. Tonight's game is brought to you by Bears Towing and Recovery, and of course, our premier sponsor each week is McDonald's. William, an 80-degree day here in November, and fans in short sleeves and shorts, a little bit different than what our typical November start has been.
Yeah, no kidding. I don't think I ever remember a game this late in the season when I'm sitting up here in shorts and you're sweating like a pig.
I brought my towel.
You got your towel wiping it. But, hey, this is a big game tonight. Both teams come in tonight at 4 and 5. You know, as far as seeding goes, I believe Wossman right now is sitting in the 26th spot. Of course, Sterlington is there at 14. Going to be a big game tonight. You know, when you look at it, the Panthers and the Wildcats match up really in what they're dealing with. You know, Wossman's got a young team, of course, so do the Panthers. And, you know, whichever team I think can play that clean game, and we've said this over and over and over again, you know, with the Panthers, if they can just hang on to the ball, limit the penalties, and make tackles, which the defense has been doing much better this latter part of the year, you know, do those simple things, and we can come out of this thing with a win.
Things that have turned out to be not so simple for the last 10 weeks.
That's
correct.
But
you really hope at this point, with all the experience and time behind them, that they're ready to roll tonight. Panther fans, we're going to pause just for a moment for prayer and national anthem, and then we'll be right back to get you set with the coin toss and kickoff. Panther fans, we're back. National anthem and prayer are done, and now our captains in just a moment will make their way to midfield for the coin toss. But William, you and I were just talking about just some keys tonight, and really it's just been kind of the same conversation each week. And tonight, looking for an opportunity for these Panthers as they're in the playoffs. There's no doubt about what next week holds as far as being in the playoffs. But if you really can get rolling right here, Doty talked about in the coach's show, really a 6-game season beginning tonight.
Yeah, and I thought it was a great point he made last night, or at the coach's show. He said playoffs start this week, you know, because you're fighting for that home playoff game to start this season out. And that's got to be your goal right now. And the thing about it with Wossman, I know y'all talked about that in the coach's show, you're seeing pretty much the same thing you've seen for the last few weeks with the exception of Union. You're going to see the same spread offense, you know, 4 and 5 wide, shotgun. You may have a back set with them. And on the defensive side of the ball, you pointed it out rightly. You're going to see 4 or 5 man front, 9 men in the box.
Yep.
It's the typical thing we're used to seeing. So, you know, the good thing this time, we're playing a Wossman team that is a little young, but Coach McKahey, I think, is really getting the culture change down there. I think in the you know, years to come, I think they're going to be a very formidable team. And, you know, next year, these guys that are taking their licks now, just like our younger guys, they're going to be that much better next year.
Looks like captains tonight will be number 9, John Barr, number 62, Cooper Lyon, and number 47, Antonio Specht for your Panthers. Wossman has won the toss and deferred to the second half, so the Panthers will receive to begin the first half, and we'll get set in just a moment to get underway. Yeah, for Wossman, a team that comes in, as you said, with a lot of youth, but offensively going to just show us a lot of what we've seen. Doty mentioned that. They kind of are what we've seen outside of Union in our district. And our district brings that. It's a lot of spread, a lot of moving around, a lot of athletes, and so you're going to have to really out-scheme because they're probably going to have a little more speed advantage.
Yeah, they typically do, and that's just a credit to the Wossman Wildcats. I mean, they always have good athletes, and the thing about it, generally good coaching, and again, go back to it, I think Coach McCahey is really setting a new tone there at Wossman. And so, yeah, we're going to have some challenges matching up on that side, on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, just play Panther football. I think, Brody Blige had a heck of a game last week on that opening drive, and it kind of went back to what you had said previous week. Sometimes you just need to go out there and just do what you do, and of course, we'll see how this plays out tonight. But again, this is – like I said, this is the first week of the playoffs as far as Coach Doty's concerned.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I think for the defense tonight for the Panthers, I mean, offensively, obviously, you want to do what you've done. You go back and look over the course of the season, the offense has not really underperformed. They've had some great drives. Turnovers have been the thing. Turnovers and penalties have been the thing that have really set us back. And so if you clean that up, just do what you do, be who you are. And one of the statements you often hear is be comfortable in your own skin. You don't have to be something else tonight. What you are and what you do is good enough. Defensively, I'm excited to see tonight guys like our player of the week last week, from First Security title was Javarius Himes.
Right.
And there was an incredible sack that he had in the game last week. I called him Superman Tuesday night, and I got a text after the show was over with from Brian Carter, like, man, where is that picture? And I got to give credit. It was from the Ouachita Citizen. Jake Martin posted it on Twitter, and but just incredible. But him, guys like Kellen Hall, and then Logo in the middle, and then you'll see Jack Moore and those other guys rotating in. But those three up front need big games tonight, containing that quarterback, stopping the run, letting those linebackers fill the gaps, and tackle. Keep it in front of you and tackle.
That's right. And, we've really seen an evolution in Himes' game. He was always kind of a speed rusher off the edge, but he, when Charlie Robinson went down, he stepped into that role, and he's really starting to grow into that role. And that's something you'll see. Some teams down the line may not like seeing us coming in the playoffs just because you're starting to see some of these guys develop.
Get it. Well, absolutely. Well, Panther fans, that's going to do it for the pregame show. First quarter is now set to begin with a kickoff from Wossman. The first quarter tonight brought to you by Cross Keys Bank. The kicker for Wossman will be number 14. That's Travis Lynch. He will tee it up to kick it back. Jay Bonner and Nathan White standing back at their own 20-yard line. There's a kick. Good high kick. Going to drive Bonner back, and it'll roll into the end zone for a touchback. Nice kick. Starting lineup tonight for your Panther offense brought to you by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. The offensive tackles tonight, number 59, Will Wachter, and number 70, Mitch Hodnett. The offensive guards, number 78, David Roach, and number 62, Cooper Lyon. The center, number 60, Ian Magoo. Wide receivers, number 9 and number 28. Number 9, John Barr. Number 28, Nathan White. Tight end, Brennan McCarthy. You'll also see number 83, Sean McNair. Fullback, number 31, Brody Belanger. Tailback, number 1, Tremel Colvin. And your quarterback actually is going to be number 2, Dylan Downs, to begin tonight. Out formation for the Panthers. 2 receivers far side, 1 receiver set to the near side. Caught me off guard there, and I looked up. Dylan under center. There's a snap. Belanger's going to get maybe 2.
Yeah, just a quick hit right up the middle. Panthers couldn't get any creases there for him. I started to say the Panthers, the Wildcats. Let's get that feline thing out of the way already. I mentioned that before, but Wildcats really stuffed it up in the middle right there. Gain of 1. It's going to be second down and 9 for the Panthers at their own 21.
Mason Lawhon steps in. I formation, 2 receivers near side. John Barr and Jay Bonner at wide receiver. Lawhon looks over the sideline, gets his call. He now goes under center. There's a snap. Quick give straight ahead to Belanger. Pushing the pile up to about the 27. Be a nice gain and bring up a third down.
Yeah, better job of getting some push on that defensive line by the Panthers. They would push it forward up to the 27-yard line. Sets up a third down and 3 for the Panthers.
Panthers stay I formation. Receivers stay to the near side. Lawhon's under. There's a snap. Toss back to Colvin around this near side, trying to find some room. He'll get across the 30 and have a Downs Law Firm first down up to the 32-yard line.
Good job by the Panthers. Looked like the Wildcats were bringing a little pressure up in the middle, and just a quick toss out to the right. Colvin sees a hole, plants the foot, gets in there, gets the necessary yardage, pushed it up to the 32-yard line of the Panthers where they have it first down and 10.
Panthers stay I formation, now send receivers to the far side. Lawhon gets them set, and there's a snap. Lawhon's going to keep it, going to go upfield, trying to get some blocks. He's going to have it down as Law Furman Moore. First down, up across midfield, out of bounds at the 49-yard line.
That was a nice read by Lawhon. He kept the ball and got a good seal block on that edge. He was able to kind of stay away from that flow coming and worked his way down the field. Got it up to the 48-yard line. The Wildcats, Panthers have it first down and 10.
I formation again, two receivers near side. Lawhon takes it, counter play to the near side. Trammell looking for some room, trying to find a lane, tries to bounce it outside. He won't get there. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll be it.
Yeah, Colvin tried to pop it outside, but Wildcats did a pretty good job of stringing that out. He went outside of his counter blocks there. Must not have seen where he could cut that back up inside, but no gain on that carry. It's going to be second down and 10 for the Panthers.
Same formation, receivers go to the far side. Lawhon calls for it, toss back to Colvin on the far side, trying to find some room, puts his leg in the ground and gets upfield for maybe a yard and a half.
Wildcats got a little penetration there. Elijah tried to get that block. Colvin fell in behind him best he could, just nowhere to go on that carry. It's going to set up a big third down and 9 with the ball at the 47 of the Wildcats.
Panthers go shotgun formation, two receivers far side. H-back and Colvin in the backfield. Now Colvin goes under center, or Lawhon under center. Toss to, that's actually Jay Bonner in the backfield. Toss it out to him. He's going to get up to about the 42, and it'll be fourth down. Kind of in no man's land here. You can either kind of pin them deep, or you got about a 4th and 4, William, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I looks like Coach Doty's going to go for this. You got backs checking out.
McCarthy
coming out too. And you got Colvin and Balaje coming back in. May be a case of trying to draw them off, but, you know, Coach Doty may just go for this right now. The ball is on the 42 of the Wildcats.
I formation, two receivers to the near side. There's a snap, counter play action. Lawhon's out of bounds, or outside the pocket. Toss it downfield to Bonner. It's caught, and he'll have a Downs Law Firm first down up to the 29-yard line.
Well, we got a flag on the play. See if that's
looks like it's going to be roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer is what I was thinking.
So that'll add 15 to it. Be half the distance from there.
That was a nice play, Ben. It really was. It was 4th and 4. As you said, you're kind of in no man's land here. And just a little rollout by Lawhon to his right side. And Jay Bonner did a nice job, just kind of a 10, 12-yard out straight to the sideline. And just a good job of Lawhon just putting it where it needed to be. Bonner was able to push it up the field, and then you're going to tack on. It's going to be half the distance to the goal.
Down to the 13 and a half, huh?
Yeah.
They're going 14.
I'd say they're going 14. So the Panthers are going to have it first down and 10 at the 14 of the Wildcats with 8:25 left in this first quarter.
Panthers stay with I formation. Bonner and Barr to the far side. Lawhon under center. There's a snap. Quick give straight ahead to Belanger. He's inside the 10. Still driving the pile. Going to get to about the 8, and the Panthers are in business in the Ron Bush red zone with second down.
Yeah, good push by that offensive line, but Belanger does a nice job as always. Really tucks in behind that offensive line and keeps his feet under him, keeps pushing ahead. Stands up pretty straight, but with that offensive line as big as they are, he can really do a nice job pushing that ball ahead. Got it down to the 8-yard line of the Wildcats. Second down and call it long 3.
I formation again. Two receivers near side. 7:35 on the clock. Panthers have it in the I formation. Again, two receivers near side. There's a snap. Give straight ahead to Belanger. He's going to get maybe one as he falls over the pile, and it'll be third down and about 2.
Boy, that was not a very generous spot. Looked like he got over the top of the pile. Didn't look like the ball. It looked like his elbows hit the ground first. And I thought he was a little bit farther down the field than that, but they gave him about a little over a yard gain. So that's going to set third down and 2 for the Panthers.
I formation again. There's a snap. Toss back to Colvin near side. Trying to get through. He hops across and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Boy, nice job. You had that offensive line just really occupying everybody. And Calvin did what he does. He kept his eyes up and was able to kind of tiptoe through the mosh pit. He tiptoed through the pit there and found the end zone, but good job of both of those guys on the line, all the linemen and Calvin seeing the opening for the score.
That touchdown brought to you by the law offices of Street and Street. Aiden Parker on to attempt the David Bryant and EXP team extra point. There's a snap, the hold, and the kick. And it is good. And with 6:58 remaining, Panthers lead 7-0. We'll take 30 seconds, be right back with more Panther football.
Do business with us. Do better with us. That's our pledge to you at Cross Keys Bank. For 120 years, we've been a locally owned bank committed to communities, customer relationships, and better banking than you expect. And talk about convenience, our Sterlington branch is right next door. I'm Lee Riordan, Senior Vice President and Market Manager. We're proud to support the Sterlington Panthers and to bring you the best that banking has to offer. Cross Keys Bank, member FDIC.
Panthers make a nice drive there to begin the first quarter, eat up about 5 minutes off that clock. Punch it in for a touchdown, take an early 7-0 lead over Wossman. Panther fans, thank you for tuning in tonight. Again, first quarter brought to you by Cross Keys Bank. Aiden Parker will tee it up for the Panthers to kick it away. This kickoff brought to you by David Bryant and the EXP team. There's a kick. Going to be a little high kick coming to the near side. It'll be taken and off his face mask, go out of bounds. That ball should be marked around the 21-yard line. They're going to say 22. So Wossman will begin 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line. Let's get that First Baptist Church of Sterlington starting lineup defense. The defensive ends, number 10, Javarius Himes, and number 34, Kellen Hall. The nose guard, number 58, Aaliyah Logo. Linebackers tonight, number 7, Dylan Underwood. Number 6, Maddox Bryan. Number 98, Amari Hatfield. Number 41, Hayden Madden. The corners tonight, number 17, Max Reisinger, and number 2, Dylan Downs. Your safeties tonight, number 5, Travis Adams, and number 4, David Hickman. Wossman comes out, 2 receivers to each side. The quarterback will be number 10, Tristan Wooten. We've got a stoppage. Will be timeout Wossman. Timeouts tonight brought to you by Steward Medical Group.
Looked like we had a change in the lineup. Looked like Sam Frazier's out at the cornerback position and Travis Adams. And I believe that was, well, they got off the field so quick.
Yeah, that was starting lineup's always a kind of a feel thing sometimes. I was given that lineup by Coach Doty before we came out tonight.
I think Max Reisinger slid back into that safety position. Looked like it was Travis Adams and Max Reisinger. Yeah, we usually get a lineup, but that doesn't mean that's what we're going to see. So, anyway.
Yes, Sam is out there. There you go. Looks like Hickman's not going to be out there, so Frazier is out there.
And then Max Reisinger looks like he's dropped back.
Man comes in motion for Wossman. Going to be a give straight ahead. He's going to find some room. He's going to get a Wildcat first down, and he's still going. Going to get all the way to midfield. That's number 22, Eric Griffin for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Griffin just had a wide
My goodness,
open.
They're going to mark that 2 yards after he hit the ground. All right.
Well, don't tell Coach Doty, but just a big run up the middle. Be first down 10 for the Panthers at the 48. For the Wildcats, 48 of the Panthers.
Shotgun formation, 2 receivers far side. Wooten drops back, looking downfield. Going to throw it out. Got a man wide open in the flats. He's going to have another Wildcat first down and finally be forced down on that far sideline around the 20-yard line.
Looked like a little confusion there. Max Reisinger finally brought him down, but you had 2 Panthers go down deep. He just did a little out route and was able to make the reception. In 2 plays, the Wildcats are already down to the 19 of the Panthers where they have it first down and 10.
Panthers need to keep an eye on that. That may have been the H-back slipping out in the flat. He got us last week on that when we were against Amit. Shotgun formation again. Give to Griffin. He's trying to get outside and does. He'll be tackled, but he's going to be close to another first down, but we will have a flag. Looks like in the area of holding. We'll see.
I believe it may have been holding on the end. why he was able to get around that edge so easily.
Waiting for the call. We'll be holding against the Wildcats.
So
back
him
up.
there, back him up to the 27-yard line. So they're going to be looking at a 1st down and 18. Put the ball down on the 27.
Wildcats keep in the shotgun. Can't expect that most of the night. 3 receivers far side, 1 receiver near side. Griffin and Wooten in the backfield. Wooten takes it. Going to be a give straight ahead to Griffin, and he'll be met by Amari Hatfield and some help.
Yeah, Amari Hatfield in a hurry. Had a little help from Hayden Madden, but nice job of Hatfield filling that hole. Brought him down for no gain. So the Wildcats are looking at 2nd down and 18. Actually may have lost a half yard. Let's just keep it at 2nd down and 18.
Shotgun formation again. Wooten gets him set. There's the snap. He drops back looking for a quick hitter. Overthrows it incomplete, and that'll bring up a Bears towing 3rd down for that Panther defense.
Trying to hit his receiver, who is not on the roster. Hey, we tried. Tried to hit him on a little inside.
Which number was that?
27. Tried to hit him on a little inside coming across the middle, but just airmailed it. So it's going to be 3rd down and 18 for the Wildcats.
Same formation again. Wooten calls for it. There it is. Going to be a give straight ahead to Wooten. And that'll be Logo who gets him first. 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 4th down brought to you by Go Overhead Door.
Yeah, Logo, Hatfield, and Madden all combined, but Logo got there first. Tell you, Logo's got speed and quickness. Was able to get that ball, get the carrier down immediately. It's going to be 4th down and 16 for the Wildcats, and they're going for it.
Wooten gets them set, and they're going to get the Panthers to jump off sides. That'll be 5 yards. Will still be 4th down, but 4th down 11. Panther defense is a little too eager. Yeah, you mentioned Logo. I told Coach Dirty today, I walked by him in the field house. I said, Coach, I think he gets thicker every time I pass him. And Coach just said he's a big old boy.
Big old boy.
Shotgun formation, 3 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. Wooten and Griffin again in the backfield. Wooten calls for it. Little freeze play. Panthers this time hold. Wildcats look to the sideline, get the change. Now make the line calls. Wooten calls for it. There it is. He drops back. Looking downfield on the slant. And it will be incomplete.
Going to be interference.
Actually, going to be a flag all the way over on the far sideline.
That was a late flag coming out. Looked like contact was made. Couldn't remember. It was bang, bang, but it's one of those you can't argue either way.
It will be pass interference against that Panther defense.
That'll be a 10-yard, or is that a 15 or half the distance? That'd be half the distance.
So it will remain 4th down.
4th down and 1.
Again, a go overhead door, 4th down, 4th and 1. Wooten gets them set, same formation. Calls for it, gives straight ahead to Griffin, and he's in for the Wildcat touchdown.
Same play as they ran on the very first play of this drive, just took it right up the middle. Just opened up for him, and he was able to punch it in for the score. Of course, Ben, you had a 4th down and 11.
Yep, and you hold, get there a little early. Flag gives them good field position, or I'd say good field position, real manageable 4th and 1.
Well, you had
they capitalize.
Actually start out as 4th and 16. Then you get 4th and 11.
Well, the 5 yard. You get the 5 yard offsides, and then the pass interference. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. I believe it is no good. No good. So with 4:13 remaining first quarter, Panthers 7, Wildcats 6. We'll take the break. Be right back with more first quarter action.
Repair it, catch up on bills, or replace it. Turn your home's equity into endless possibilities with a home equity line of credit from Cross Keys Bank. I'm Lee Riordan, Senior Vice President and Market Manager. Stop by and visit me today at our Sterlington branch for more details. or give me a call at 665-4511. Cross Keys Bank, proud supporter of the Sterlington Panthers. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Panther fans, we're back here in the first quarter. First quarter brought to you by Cross Keys Bank. Panthers scored first. Wossman goes down the field, scores their own touchdown to make it a 7-6 ball game. The extra point was no good. Travis Lynch is on to kick it away for the Wildcats. Jay Bonner and Nathan White back deep for the Panthers. Lynch makes his approach. Be a high kick. White will take it at about the 22, looking for a lane. He'll get across the 30 up to about the 32, and that's where the Panthers will begin, 1st and 10. Second drive of the night. If you're that Panther offense, you really just want to keep doing what you did on that last drive. Take your time, push it down the field. Nothing fancy. They're actually going to get him all the way up to the 34, so 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yeah, that's a good formula for us, just kind of grind this thing out. 4:07 left in this first quarter.
I formation, 2 receivers near side for Lawhon. He goes under center. There's a snap. Counter pass. He's got John Barr. Going to take a shot. Barr tries to adjust. Gets cut off. No flag. Pass falls incomplete.
It looked like Barr had got a little separation there. They had double coverage on him. He'd split that coverage, but it looked like he was trying to. Well, the pass came a little bit too far to the right for him, so he's trying to make an adjustment.
Same formation again. Lawhon takes it, toss back to Colvin near side, trying to find some room. He's got a few blockers, gets across the 40, 39-yard line. That'll be a gain of about 5 and bring up 3rd down. Actually, going to be a little more than that. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, Limes
41.
Limes able to get him some running room there. Gave him a bit of a crease, and Colvin put that head down and pushed for the last 2 or 3 yards. Got it up to the 41 of the Panthers. Going to be 3rd down and 3.
Going to have a injury timeout for the Wildcats. Timeouts tonight brought to you by Steward Medical Group. Let's take 30 seconds. We'll be right back with more first quarter action.
Hey Panther fans, it's time to kick for cancer. Every kick with Aiden Parker is a chance to kick cancer out of this world. To do your part in helping Aiden, go to shspantherfootball.com, click the link, and you can help raise money for childhood cancer research. Most of all, your donation is being made in honor of one of our very own Panthers, Veda Powell. So visit shspantherfootball.com, click the link where it says Aiden Kicks for Kids Cancer Research, and donate today. Aiden and the Panthers are kicking.
Panther fans, we're back. Looks like the Wildcats okay. They helped him to the sideline. They'll get him looked at. Hopefully he'll be all right. Panthers break the huddle. Wildcats break the huddle. We're back. 3:38 remaining first quarter. Panthers lead 7-6. They have it 3rd down and 3 at their own 41-yard line. We'll stay I formation. Send both receivers, Bonner and Barr, to the far side. Lawhon goes under center. There's a snap. Toss back to Colvin to the far side. Tries to get through, spins. And he spins his way all the way to the 45 and a Downs Law Firm. 1st down for the Panthers.
That's a good run by Colvin. He took it to that left side and saw he didn't have anywhere to go and really spun that thing back to the inside, picked up that extra yardage he needed, pushed it out to the 45-yard line. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Panthers.
Panthers now send one receiver to each side. Lawhon under center. Little freeze play. Now looks over, gets a call. Everybody gets set. There's a snap. Give straight ahead to Belanger. And he's got a Downs-Law for him. First down into Wildcat territory.
Man, I tell you, when you give Belanger some room, he can pick him up, put him down with the best of them. It was just opened up for him, and he didn't check up. He just hit it hard, got it down to the 41 of the Wildcats on a great run. He first down at 10.
I formation again. Lawhon under center. There's a snap. They give it to Brody again. He's going to get across the 40 up to about the 38-yard line, and it'll be second down.
You know, one good thing we're seeing from Belanger this year, Ben, is when he gets that ball, he's going to get you positive yardage usually. I mean, it may be 1 yard, but he's going to get it.
Yeah.
I mean, he picks up 3 here just
Falling forward.
hard-nosed running.
2 receivers to the far side. Lawhon gets him set again. There's a snap. Toss back to Colvin. Straight ahead. He spins. Going to try to bounce. He's going to be up to the 35. Still rolling. Going to get to the 35-yard line, and that'll bring up a third down, but I believe we're going to get a face mask against the Wildcats.
That's what it looked like. Kind of took an odd spin. You know, you think it's going to be
personal foul. Face mask will be against the Wildcats.
That's right. When he cut back across, I think
a lot of grabbing.
The Wildcats had a lot of grabbing going in there, and probably one of those. It's initially going to be incidental, but he got hold to it, and he spun him around. But
and we got to say, I want to just say this about that play. A lot of folks expect that toss to bounce outside. They think that's where it's designed. But did you see right there, Colvin caught that thing going straight downhill, and that's really the way that our tosses are designed. We're not designed to be trying to get to the sideline. We're designed to go inside the tackles, even on the toss. And I think right there showed you a great picture of what we're trying to do. Get that toss and straight into it. I formation, 2 receivers to the near side. There's a snap. Ball is on the ground, but this time the Panthers will recover. Ball will be marked down at the 14.
I believe that was – I didn't see who got on that ball.
Actually, that was not Belanger.
No.
That was number 35, Gavin Evans.
I believe that may have been McNair on that recovery. It's going to be second down and 4 for the Panthers at the 14.
Lawhon goes under center. There's a snap. Toss back to Colvin again. Straight ahead, trying to find some room. He dumps ahead to about the 11-yard line, and it'll be 3rd and 1 upcoming.
Talk about good examples. You know, he's coming downhill, but you notice with Colvin being he chops his feet really well and allows a lot of that flow to happen in front of him, and then takes the open and gets everything he can. It's going to be 3rd down and a very short 1. That ball is right on the 11-yard line of the Wildcats.
I formation, 2 receivers to the far side. Lawhon takes it, gives it straight ahead to Brody. He's still rolling, and he's all the way in for the touchdown.
Boy, that last 2 yards was just Belanger saying, I'm going to get in the end zone. He was going down, and he knew where he was, and he just reached out with that ball, and by the time he hit the ground, that ball was across the goal line. That was just hard-nosed running by Belanger to get that in the end zone. And they were in the Ron Bush red zone.
That touchdown brought to you by the law offices of Street and Street. Aiden Parker to kick the David Bryant and EXP team extra point. There's a snap by Bax Young, hold by Carter Morris. Kick by Aiden Parker, and it is good. And Panthers lead 14-6 with 38 seconds remaining first quarter. We'll take a quick 30-second break. Be right back with more football.
Cub House on the Bayou provides child care for infants, toddlers, preschool, and school-age kids. Located at 902 Finks Hideaway Road, the Cub House offers multiple student discounts, competitive pricing, and most of all, over 28 years of experience. Open Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. until 6 p.m., Cub House on the Bayou is ready to love on your little ones today. So visit cubhouseonthebayou.com for more information.
Panther fans, we're back. 38 seconds remaining first quarter. First quarter brought to you by Cross Keys Bank. Panthers take it down the field and score. They did fumble on an exchange, but were able to recover it. And that finally saw a fumble actually give us something positive.
And let me correct, that was Brendan McCarthy that got that fumble. Don't say I don't try to correct
That's
myself.
right.
When I find
That's right.
He Heath, our man on the scene, got that for us.
Aiden Parker with the David Bryant and the EXP team kickoff. Drives it back to about the 10. It's taken there by number 4, Johnny Woods. He's looking for some room upfield. We'll get to the 26-yard line, and that's where the Wildcats will begin, 1st and 10.
Yeah, he worked it up that inside. I believe that's
looks like
Hagen Herring on that tackle. Did a nice job, got him down low.
Number 90, Caleb Evans, will check in at nose guard for this defensive series. Three receivers near side for the Wildcats. Looking for a quick pass, toss it out to Woods. He'll make one man miss, but then slip down, no gain.
We saw a lot of that against Union. They would do those little quick outs. You had talked about that, those little bubble screens, and read nicely by Travis Adams. When he tried to make that cut on him, he just went to the ground. Be 2nd down and 10 for the Wildcats at the 26.
Two receivers each side. Wooten in the backfield with number 20, Dakar J. Harper. And that will be the final play of the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, Panthers 14, Wildcats 6. We'll be right back with second quarter action.
Sterlington Rehabilitation Hospital and Rural Health Clinics offers inpatient and outpatient services. And they're now offering LSVT big treatment to those suffering from Parkinson's disease. They're seeing many documented improvements in patients, such as faster walking with bigger steps, improved balance, better movement in the torso, and a reduced risk of falling. They're LSVT big certified. Please come by and see one of their certified clinicians today.
Panther fans, we're back. Second quarter action. Second quarter brought to you by Sterlington Rural Health Clinic. Wildcats run it straight ahead. That's going to be Harper. He's going to have enough for a Wildcat first down all the way up to the 39-yard line.
Wildcats are able to get some creases in there for him, and Harper making that run up the middle. Max Reisinger was able to get him down, but not before he got it out to the 39-yard line of the Wildcats, where they have another first down and 10.
Two receivers each side, Harper and Wooten in the backfield. Panthers jump offside again. That'll give the Wildcats 5 more.
Looks like Antonio Speck's going to come in for Caleb Evans. So that's going to make it first down and 5.
Yeah, that's the kind of mistakes you just can't have in Week 10. Got to clean that up.
That's right. Well,
don't want them in Week 1, but
no. But the thing about it, you're right over the ball, you know, and you got to watch that
you're
ball.
Going on the ball.
Can't go by voice inflection.
Same as formation again. Wildcats try to draw on. Panthers this time hold. Wooten gets them set. Two receivers each side. Now calls for it. There's the snap. Gives straight ahead to Harper. He's going to get up to the. Are they going to say the ball came out? Panthers get up with it, but I believe they're going to say he was down. So that'll bring up second down. 1 yard gain.
Trying to work that up the middle, got about a yard, as you said, so that's going to set up a second down and 3. Actually picked up a couple of yards on that carry.
Wildcats will bring 3 receivers to the near side, 1 receiver to the far side. Wooten calls for it. Looking for the blitz. Panthers hold up. Wooten makes a line change call. Now calls for it. Going to be a quick hitter out. Caught by number 27. Frazier's going to tackle him, but not before he gets a Wildcat first down in Panther territory.
Working that little quick screen out to this outside. Frazier did a good job. He had one-on-one responsibility with him in that open field. He was able to bring him down. That was a nice job of not letting him sidestep him. But he was able to push that ball up to the 48-yard line of the Panthers. Wildcats have it first down and 10.
Daggs was on the reception for the Wildcats. There's a snap, give straight ahead to Griffin. He's met by King, rolls off and is able to pick up about 3, and that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, but King made a nice hit.
Better go low on Griffin.
Got to go low on him. Yeah, that's exactly right. He tried to hit him up high. King's going to win that most of the time, but he did get an extra yard out of it. Second down is 7 for the Wildcats.
Shotgun formation, 2 receivers near side, 1 receiver to the far side. Trying to draw the Panthers off. They're able to hold that time. Looks like Jack Moore has checked into the ball game for the Panthers on the defensive line. 4 down linemen. Wooten calls for it. There's the snap. He drops back looking for a shot downfield. Takes the deep throw. He's got a man incomplete. That'll bring up a Bears towing 3rd down.
Had a little step on Dylan Downs on that side. Max Reisinger was coming over, kind of over the top for help, but the pass was a little bit high, sailed out of bounds. So the Wildcats are looking at 3rd down and 7. Again, the ball's on the 45 of the Panthers.
3 receivers near side, shotgun formation. Trying to get the Panthers to jump. They hold again. Wooten looks to the sideline, gets his call. Griffin moves to his right in the backfield. There's the snap. Wooten drops back, looking for a man, and it's going to be intercepted by number 30, Sam. Oh, they're going to say incomplete. What an effort by number 30, Sam Frazier.
That was a heck of an effort. I thought the ball was overthrown, and then Frazier comes out of nowhere, made a diving attempt at it. The Panthers were trying to bring pressure. It looked like King was blitzing off that far side. Give the Wildcats credit. They picked that up. They gave him time to throw that pass, but good job of Frazier trying to make a play on it.
Wildcats will send the punt formation on. Number 14, Travis Lynch, who's also a backup quarterback, will be the punter. Wildcats trying to get personnel onto the field. It is 4th down, brought to you by Go Overhead Door.
They're going to have to spend a timeout or take a penalty here.
Trying to get set.
Play clock is already expired.
Not sure what.
Well, the play clock.
They are going to be delay of game. There we go, delay of game. Back it up to the 45-yard line. And they'll kick to the 50-yard line. They'll kick it from midfield.
Ben, did you notice we got a little help from the play clock? It went from 3 to 1.
Well, there's been a little issue with that. It is counting correctly. It's just the numbers are jumping for some reason. All right. The Wildcats get the personnel they want. Lynch is back to punt. Panthers will play it safe. There it is. Will be a high kick. Going to come down at about the 14. It's going to go out of bounds the 5-yard line. Nice punt. And Panthers will begin 1st and 10 deep in their own territory at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, that's the kind of punch you want. That was just a short punt, taking it from the deep snap and got it out quick and got a good roll for the Wildcats. So the Panthers are going to take over at their own 5-yard line, 1st down and 10.
9 minutes and 3 seconds remaining here, second quarter. Second quarter brought to you by Sterlington Rural Health Clinic. Will be I formation. 2 receivers set to the near side. Lawhon gets them set at his own 5-yard line. This time, Lawhon keeps it, now pitches it back to Colvin. He's across the 5, up to about the 9. Be a gain of 4. Actually, they're going to say he stepped out at the 8, aren't they?
Yeah, they didn't give him any forward progress on that. He got up around the 10-yard line. Pushed him out of bounds. So he picked up 3 on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down and 7 for the Panthers at their own 8-yard line.
I formation. Lawhon looks over, gets his check. Going to be a timeout by Sterlington. Timeout's brought to you by Steward Medical Group. They'll take the break. We'll take it with them. Panthers lead 14-6.
Community Pharmacy says go Panthers. With 2 locations, 2123 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe and 200 Scott Drive right here in Sterlington, Community Pharmacy is staffed with courteous, professional pharmacists and certified technicians to answer all your questions about your medicines and well-being. Community Pharmacy offers compounding, medication management, home delivery, and so much more. Serving our area for over 15 years, we would like to thank you for your continued support and shout, Go Panthers!
Panther fans, we're back. Panthers lead 14-6, have it second down and 8 at their own 8-yard line. We have a little problem with the play clock, so they're going to keep it on the field. The White Hat's been jogging back and forth, talking to both coaches. They'll keep it on the field. All right, I believe we are set. Panthers come out, I formation, 1 receiver near side, 2 receivers to the far side. Lawhon gets everybody set and goes under center. There's the snap. Lawhon's going to fake it now, keep it, pitches it back to Colvin. He's up the near sideline, steps out of bounds right around the 20-yard line, and that's going to be a Downs Law Firm first down.
Faked me out. I thought Belanger had the ball. Lawhon kicked it out to Colvin, worked those sidelines, was able to get it up, get that first down. He got up to the 21-yard line of the Panthers for first down and 10.
Same formation again. Lawhon under center. There's the snap. Toss back to Colvin near side. Trying to find some room and does. He's going to get across the 30. He's still hopping. And he'll have another Downs Law Firm first down.
Offensive line was able to get him sealed off crease. Elijah let him up in there as well. Colvin planted that foot. Looked like he might break that thing all the way. Wildcats were finally able to corral him at the 38-yard line of the Panthers, but they got another first down and 10.
Same formation again. There's a snap. Play action pass. Lawhon drops back. Looking for a man. Now throws it across the middle. Incomplete.
Just a little underthrown. If he'd had a little more air under it, he might could have got that to Barr. He's going to have the height advantage. And Richard Wilson out there, sophomore, in coverage, but just wasn't able to reach over the top. Wilson had a shot at it, but it almost looked like Barr was going to pick it off himself or get it himself.
Same formation again. There's the snap. Lawhon again fakes it to Belanger. Now pitches it back to Colvin. It's off his hands, but it goes out of bounds. Panthers will get a yard gain, and that'll bring up third down and 9.
Actually going to give him, okay. Fake me out over there, yardstick guy.
Don't look at the yardstick. You can't trust them.
Sure can.
That's one lesson I've learned in 10 weeks. They'll trick you.
Yeah. Sneaky,
I think that's Ronnie Sharp over there on that yardstick. He likes to mess with us.
Is that who he is?
He's just trying to keep us guessing.
I see McNair coming in. This may be a pass to McNair. He's been a weapon here the last couple of weeks.
I formation, 2 receivers far side. Toss back to Colvin on that far sideline. Trying to find some room. He's bouncing. Trying to hold on to the football. He's going to gain about 3. Now we're going to have a flag on the far sideline.
Maybe a sideline warning.
I had a coach out past the numbers. It is going to be a sideline warning. That'll be the first of the night. Will be a warning. It'll still be 4th down. Punt unit will come on. This punt will be brought to you by David Bryant and the EXP team.
Calvin managed to pick up about 3 yards on that, but just never could break it loose. He'll punt this back with the ball at the 37-yard line.
Number 7 for the Wildcats will drop back. That's Richard Wilson Jr. Aiden Parker calls for it. There's this nice snap, handled well. Parker takes his time. High kick. Going to come down. He touched the ball. They're going to say no. Not sure what it'll be Wildcat football. A little discussion.
There needs to be some discussion.
They're going to say it is going to be recovered by the Panthers. 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
Inexplicable, Ben.
He had
ball,
no business standing near that football.
He reached down and tried to pick it up. I mean, he just reached down there and touched it it's almost like he thought he was down in it. But there was some discussion there at first, but I'm thinking, I'm not right there by it. Coach Doty about blew a gasket. I mean, it's pretty obvious that he had reached down and
I wonder if the young man thought it didn't. It kind of bounced close to him coming back. So you have to think maybe he thought it nicked my jersey and he's just trying to play it safe. But at that point, get away from it.
Well, if you think you touched it, you're going to dive on it. You just don't reach down and casually try to pick it up. But, man, that's one that Coach Cahey, I'll get that right. I have to apologize, Coach Terrence Cahey. I'm sure he'll have a discussion.
Yeah, it looks like we've got a timeout on the field. Not sure. Had to be called by Wossman. Timeout's brought to you by Steward Medical Group. This second quarter brought to you by Sterlington Rural Health Clinic. Want to give a special shout-out to our student section brought to you by Kraftman Federal Credit Union. Those folks do a great job each and every week. Road games, home games, decked out, supporting the Panthers each and every week. Thank you to Kraftman Federal Credit Union for their sponsorship of the student section.
Yeah, they're crowding the house down there, aren't they? Students got some, I guess it's Hawaiian shirt night.
Must be, yeah.
Do y'all
have
Hawaiian shirt Sunday at the First Baptist?
Depending on what the VBS theme is.
I got you.
Too tight, I formation, one receiver near side. Lawhon under center, little freeze play, now looks over. Gets the call, makes his changes. Calls for it. There's a snap. Play action pass. Lawhon rolling to his right. He's got Belanger in the flat, through his hands, incomplete.
Had him there. Just a little quick roll out. And Belanger, he's been very consistent on those little out routes, about 5 and out. Went through his hands this time, but that's the first one I think I've seen him drop this year.
Yeah.
Belanger's been pretty reliable on those out routes. Ball fell incomplete. Be 2nd down and 10 for the Panthers at the Wildcat 38.
I formation, 3 receivers. 1 receiver near side, 2 to the far. Toss back to Colvin around this near side, trying to find some room, waiting for his blocks. Going to be a flag on the play. Nice gain, but I believe Wildcat got up with the football. They're going to say he was down, but we've got a flag on the play.
You'd think this might be holding.
It's kind of where the flag is, isn't it?
Yeah, you had 2 or 3 linemen pushing ahead right in front of him. It's kind of hard to see if there's any holding going on or not. Colvin just sort of fell in behind him.
It's like a lot of discussion.
Yeah,
now the white hat is going to wave the flag off, so that's going to be a gain of about 3.
Kind of makes you wonder if I would think if you're inside the frame that wouldn't be holding. I don't know. I'm kind of confused.
Well, they waved it off, so whatever it was, they discussed it.
Yeah, I didn't see anything that stood out as a hard hold in there. Picked up about 3. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 for the Panthers at the 35 of the Wildcats.
Panthers go empty. 2 receivers near side, 2 to the far side. The H-back will be Brennan McCarthy to the right of Lawhon. Lawhon makes his line calls. Now drops back. We've got 3rd down and 7. We're going to have a timeout, I believe, by Wossman. Timeout's brought to you by Steward Medical Group.
I believe that timeout was by us. He just pointed our direction.
He did, but he's not right because the far judge is the one that blew the whistle. Unless Doty yelled all the way across.
Yeah, no, I don't dispute you. I just,
Well, somebody called a timeout. We're not sure who. Steward Medical Group. We'll be right back.
I'll take your word.
Representing Northeast Louisiana homeowners and future homeowners, eXp Realtor David Bryant's creative, enthusiastic, and caring nature is perfect for matching each client's desires, as well as skillfully featuring a home's unique presence and character. As your realtor, David Bryant will be an advocate just for you. Contact eXp Realtor David Bryant today at 318-265-8130.
Panther fans, we're back. 3rd and 7 for the Panthers. They go I formation this time. One receiver to each side. Now they bring Bonner to the far side. Toss back to Colvin on that far side. He spins through. He's going to get up close to the first down. I believe it's going to be.
I think it'll be about a half yard short.
Going to depend on which spot they go with. Near Judge has him all the way up to the 28.
Where they put the ball down, he's going to be about a half yard short.
Panthers go for it on 4th down. One receiver to each side. There's the snap. Give straight ahead. Belanger's got it. Brody Belanger, he's going to get sponsored by a Caterpillar before it's all over. He is a bulldozer.
Let's just go ahead and give him that sponsorship. We got to get him one of those old hats like they used to wear back in my day that's got cat on the front.
I thought you were going to say he needed an NIL deal.
Well, let's go for it.
Hey, who we know with
I'll
Caterpillar.
be his agent.
One receiver each side for the Panthers. There's a snap. Counter play to Colvin. He's trying to bounce outside. He gets away, falls forward to the 21. Be a gain of 4 and 2nd down.
Man, just a shoestring tackle by Griffin on Colvin. Colvin looked like he was fixing to take that one and house it, but he got it to the 21-yard line of the Wildcats. Gain of 4. Going to be 2nd down and 6.
Chris Sturdivant just sent a text and said that the Wildcats have no timeouts left. I formation for the Panthers. There's the snap. Lawheim going to fake it to Belanger. Now pitch it. Nope, going to keep it himself. He'll go down at the 19. Be a gain of 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Really not that bad of a decision for Lawheim not to pitch it. Getting short on that sideline.
Yeah,
it wasn't
coming
much
into the near sideline is kind of tough.
Yeah, it wasn't much to be gained. The risk-reward on that would have been a little bit out of line, so he held on to it, got it to the 19, 3rd and 4.
I formation. There's the snap. Toss back to Colvin. Trying to find some room. Not going to find anything. And that'll bring up a 4th down. Actually going to gain about a yard, and the field goal unit will come on. Aiden Parker will attempt this field goal.
Should be about a 35-yard attempt.
The tee will go down on the 25. Be backs Young to snap. Carter Morris to hold. Aiden Parker to kick from the near hash. Everybody gets set. There's the snap. Nice snap. Kicks up. It's straight up. And going to go in the end zone.
Couldn't tell what happened on that.
No, just not sure. Be no good. So with 3:34 remaining, Panthers lead 14-6, and the defense will come on. In high school football, ball that gets to the end zone is a touchback, so the ball will come to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, it's about where we were anyway.
Yeah, about 2 yards. Yeah, good snap, good hold, just missed hit it. Shotgun formation for the Wildcats. That'll be number 14, Lynch, in at quarterback for the Wildcats. He's in the backfield with Harper. 3 receivers near side. He calls for it, going to be a quarterback keeper. He's trying to run outside, spins his way across the 20, up to just maybe across the 20. Nose of the football may be on the 21. I don't think they're going to give him that, are they?
I gave him a yard on that carry. Trying to come around that end. King forced him back inside. Looked like he lost his footing and went down. So it's going to be 2nd down and 9 for the Wildcats at their own 21-yard line.
Wooten checks back in at quarterback for the Wildcats. Harper to his right. 2 receivers to each side. Wooten calls for it. He drops back looking for a quick hitter. Tosses it out to number 3. Catches made at the 25. He'll spin ahead to the 26-yard line, and that'll bring up a Bears towing 3rd down for that Panther defense.
Yeah, we saw a lot of this against Union. That little quick pass. It's like you were talking about in the coach's show. Hard to get pressure on him when he get it out that fast. But you had Frazier come up and make the tackle. He didn't sidestep him. Frazier did a good job keeping his feet under him. Got it to the 27. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 for the Wildcats.
3 receivers near side for the Wildcats. Wooten calls for it. That's going to be a false start against the Wildcats. Number 3 on the near side flinched. Back them up 5 yards, and it'll be 3rd down and 8. Again, 3rd down brought to you by Bears Towing, who is also our game sponsor tonight.
Yeah, number 3 for the.
And just a small flinch, but did it right in front of the near side judge, who had Coach Doty in his ear as well. He was not going to miss that call.
Antron Mason the second. I think I remember Antron Mason the first, and he was a heck of an athlete.
3 receivers now switch to the far side. Shotgun formation for Wooten with Griffin beside him in the backfield. Griffin now switches to the left of Wooten in the backfield. Wooten calls for it. Looking for a shot downfield. He throws it complete to number 3, who breaks the tackle and goes out of bounds. He'll have enough for a Wildcat first down up to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, that was Mason that made the catch. Came across the middle. Really, everybody was looking for that little quick hit to the outside. It's really a well-drawn-up play by Wossman. They hit Mason coming back across the field. Kind of did a little pump fake and then hit him coming across. Made the reception, got it up to the 36, be 1st down and 10.
Same formation. Wooten gets him set. There's the snap. Little play action pass, looking downfield. Going to throw it in and out of his hands, incomplete. A little high. 2nd down upcoming.
A little high, and he put a lot of
heat.
Put a little heat on that one. Tried to hit Johnny Woods. The old pepper shot.
Heater. I was thinking about, wasn't it old Rookie of the Year, giving the high stinky cheese? That's what that was.
Bring the hater. You know. Yeah, that's right. 2nd down and 10 for the Wildcats at their own 36-yard line.
Wooten gets them set. 2 receivers and an H-back to the far side. 1 receiver near side. Wooten rolls to his left, trying to get a man in the flat. That'll be number 6, and he'll drop it incomplete.
Had it there.
3rd down upcoming, brought to you by Bears Towing.
Tried to hit Ward out there in the flat, but just he couldn't get it in there. Had he made that catch, had some Panthers around him. That's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Wildcats. Got 1:49 left in this first quarter. Clock stopped on the incomplete pass. Again, the Panthers are up 14-6.
3 receivers far side, 1 receiver near side. Wooten gets them set. Trying to draw the Panthers offside, trying to pick up the blitz. They make some calls at the line of scrimmage. Now Wooten gets them set. There's a snap. Looking for a quick hitter, and it's incomplete. Believe somebody got a hand on it.
Yeah, I believe somebody batted that down because he had him sitting in that spot now. Max Reisinger had sniffed that out, and he was going to make the stop as soon as he caught the ball, but it did fall incomplete. The good thing about that, Ben, is it stops that clock without us having to use a timeout. So the Panthers are about to get this ball back with 1:47 left in this first half.
This 4th down brought to you by Go Overhead Door. Panthers will send on the safe punt. Bonner is back at his own 43. Panthers going to bring a little pressure. They won't get to it. Bonner's going to watch it bounce. It'll take a Panther bounce and be down right at the – well, that's not how that works, guys, but they're going to down it at the 38-yard line. 1:38 remaining. Panthers will take it with their offense. 1st and 10. Their own 38-yard line. Looks like it was Kellen Hall that batted that down, William.
Kellen Big Hands Hall.
Now, Doty mentioned him a few weeks ago, just that he's had a really quiet, great season. Just doing the things you've asked him to do, makes tackles, makes plays, and just a great guy all around.
That's right. Sometimes guys that you don't call as much are doing a great job, kind of like Cliff Jones.
Well, it's like an offensive lineman, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Shotgun formation, 2 receivers each side. Lawhon looking, trying to hit Barr on a quick slant, throws it behind him, incomplete.
Just a little behind him, trying to do a quick hit on Barr and see if maybe he can hit one up that middle. Because you know Barr, once he gets in the open, he's got the speed. So fell incomplete, be 2nd down and 10 for the Panthers at their own 38-yard line.
Shotgun formation, Lawhon in the backfield by himself. Calls for it. Wildcats looking for some room. Trying to take a shot for Bonner. In and out of his hands, incomplete. Had a chance at it. Number 2 may have gotten a hand on it.
Yeah, that's Jordan Williams. I believe he got a hand on it. Looked like they were going to be neck and neck coming down the field, and he was able to get a hand up there. Looked like Bonner might have a shot at it, but wasn't able to get the ball, so that's going to set up a 3rd down and 10 for the Panthers at their own 38-yard line.
Same formation. Lawhon calls for it. Now a little freeze play, looks over. Makes a little line change. There's the snap. Lawhon steps up. He's going to be sacked back at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to be a loss of a couple of yards.
Panthers will have to punt this away with 1:15 and counting on the clock here in the second quarter. Just didn't really look good on any 3 of those. Maybe had a shot on 2nd down with the pass to Bonner, but unable to come up with it.
Yeah, that was really you got to give credit. You know, Williams had good coverage on him, but it really looked like old Bonner was going to pull that thing out at the last second.
Well, I think Bonner was a little frustrated. I think he thought he should have had it.
Yeah.
Panthers are going to be content to let the play clock run down and take a timeout. There it is. Timeout brought to you by Steward Medical Group. They'll take the break. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back. Panthers lead 14-6.
Sterlington Rehabilitation Hospital and Rural Health Clinics offers inpatient and outpatient services. And they're now offering LSVT big treatment to those suffering from Parkinson's disease. They're seeing many documented improvements in patients, such as faster walking with bigger steps, improved balance, better movement in the torso, and a reduced risk of falling. They're LSVT big certified. Please come by and see one of their certified clinicians today.
Panther fans, we're back with 41 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Panthers have it 4th and 12 at their own 36-yard line. Aiden Parker is on to punt it away with the David Bryant and EXP team punt. Wildcats will send 2 back deep. That's number 4 and number 2, Johnny Woods and Jordan Williams. Parker takes it, handles it well. An end-over-end kick. Takes a nice bounce. Still bouncing. And it'll roll all the way to the 21. It's going to be touched again by the Wildcats, and the Panthers are going to have it. 1st and down. 1st down for not sure what in the world was that young man thinking, but the Panthers will have it. 1st and 10 at the Wildcat 21-yard line.
I don't know what.
I'm going to give that a Cub House on a Bayou turnover.
Yeah. Well, it is.
Should have given it to him a minute ago. Tafta, I apologize. That's 2 Cub House on the Bayou turnovers for the Panther special teams.
Got an unsportsmanlike conduct on top of that.
Well, had a young man take his helmet off.
So that's going to be a half a distance to the goal, which will take you down inside the 11-yard line, be on the 10.5.
I need Chris to tell us how many timeouts Coach Doty has left. Got 1 left, I believe. There it is.
Yeah, we got 26 seconds, so –
you got 1 timeout. You got time to set some things up, and you're going to be all the way down to the, as you said, the 10.5.
You know,
they're going to put the nose on the 10, so it'll be 1st and goal in the Ron Bush red zone here to end the second half. Actually, I think the chains are actually going to go up. Could, if you get there, could get a 1st down just inside.
Well, you might as well just go ahead and score if you're going to get that close.
I formation for the Panthers. 2 receivers far side. Lawhon under center. There's the snap. Play action pass. Lawhon rolls out looking for John Barr. He makes the catch and gets out of bounds.
Heady play by John Barr. Looked like he may have had an opportunity to get that ball in. Lawhon had to throw it. He had pressure coming at him, and when he threw it, it did come in a little low. So Barr came back to the ball like a good receiver should when you see your quarterback having to throw quick, and did a nice job of reeling it in and getting out of bounds for the Panthers. It's going to be 2nd down and 2.
Lawhon under center. There's the snap. Toss back to Colvin. Trying to hop step his way through. He's going to lose a yard on that, and Panthers will call a timeout. 12 seconds left on the clock. Actually, it's going to tick down to 10.
Well, I think at this point, Ben, you're going to have to throw the ball. You can't run the risk of not scoring because you could have to run the kicking unit on.
Yeah, timeout brought to you by Steward Medical Group. Yeah, you're right.
Because you
almost have to make the decision now or run something to the sideline, quick hitter, maybe a little out route inside the end zone. But you got to get inside the end zone. You've got no time to throw it short.
That's right, and you can't come up and try to spike it. I mean, if you did a quick one and tried to get up and spike it, it'll be fourth down, turnover on downs. So
exactly. They do put 3 seconds back on the clock, so there'll be 13 seconds on the clock here in the second quarter. Panther fans, coming up at the half, we'll have a performance by the SHS Band, the dance line, and also we'll be recognizing the Sterlington Middle School 7th and 8th grade teams. And so we'll leave the live feed up. You'll be able to watch all that. And that halftime's brought to you by Benoit Ford of Farmerville.
You know, Ben, maybe you just do a one-on-one with John Barr. They've got him in single coverage.
Fade route to this near side. I formation, Lawhon under center. There's a snap, and that's exactly what it is. It's going to be a fade route to John, and he's got it for the touchdown. That touchdown brought to you by the law offices of Street and Street.
Great call by Ben Hackler and William Handy. We're coaching. We're telling them what to do.
You're welcome, Bobby Breen.
Yes, sir. What they did, they had one-on-one coverage out here on Barr, which is exactly what you want. That gives Barr the opportunity to go up and get that ball. Lawhon just dropped it in the bucket. He just had to reach out and grab it. Good job by Lawhon, and Barr on the other end of that pass for the score.
Parker on to attempt the David Bryant and EXP team extra point. Snap by Backshong, hold by Carter Morris, kick is up. And it is good. And with 9 seconds remaining here in the second quarter, Panthers 21, Wildcats 6. We'll keep it here as the Panthers will kick it away in just a moment.
Now, Ben, that pass was right where it needed to be.
Yeah.
If you're not going to put it up high, he dropped it over his head. It just,
no way for the defender to defend that.
No, Barr's got that long wingspan. He was able to reach out and get that ball. Coverage was really pretty good. Yeah. Actually, I mean, he was in his back pocket, but just a good pitch and catch by the duo of Lawhon and Barr.
Absolutely. Panther fans, while we have a minute, I want to also remind you to go check out the highlight reels available on SHS Panther Football and our YouTube channel, brought to you by NELA Turf. You can also find the hype video each week, brought to you by Ashley Storage. We'll have a halftime interview coming up in a moment from Amanda with Coach Doty. The halftime interview will be brought to you by Benoit Ford of Farmerville. Finally get that right after 10 weeks. Danny, I apologize. We're sharpening here in the 10 week, getting ready for a great playoff run.
Yes.
Parker on to kick it away with the David Bryant and the EXP team. Kickoff. Going to be a little sky kick over towards the far sideline. Fair catch called for and taken at the 32-yard line. Wildcat offense will come on. 1st and 10. 9 seconds remaining. William, do you think they take a shot here, or will the Wildcats be content to go to the half? They get the ball coming out.
No. I think Wossman is going to take a shot down the field. Why not?
Well, Panthers are going to send the prevent unit on.
That includes John Barr, Jay Bonner.
Travis Adams drops back. Yeah, he's going to walk up. Wildcats will send 3 receivers near side, 1 receiver to the far side. That'll be Lynch in the backfield. He drops back, going to be a quarterback draw. Just going to try to run it, make the Panthers tackle. He'll get out of bounds up near the 44-yard line. 3 seconds remaining, just trying to buy him some time to take a shot at the end zone, you'd have to think.
Yeah, just trying to get up the field.
Well, Lynch is going to stay in. From what we've seen so far tonight, Wooten's been the passer, but Lynch is in here at the end of the second half.
I think Lynch has got a pretty good gun on him to get it down the field.
There's the snap. Panthers bring pressure, looking for a man. That's going to be Daggs in the middle of the field. He makes the catch. Panthers are going to have to tackle him, and they will tackle him. Ball will be pitched back to number 3, and so that will be the final play. After 2 quarters to play, Panthers 21, Wildcats 6. We're going to take the break. Stay tuned for Panther Pride Band, Middle School Football Dance Line, and we're going to kick it down to Amanda before we take the commercial break. Here we go. Amanda with the halftime interview.
going in with a 15-point lead, really looking good tonight on the field. What are your thoughts on how things are going so far?
Well, so far, so good. We just got to get in at halftime, make some adjustments, and see if we can come out on top of this thing at the end of the ball game.
Sounds good.
Panther fans, that's halftime interview with Amanda. You heard Coach Doty make a few adjustments, come out, keep doing what you're doing, and get out of here with a W. We're going to take the break. Again, halftime brought to you by Benoit Ford of Farmerville.
Yes, sir. Oh, I apologize. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, his purse is diner. It's a dinner. Oh, did I say something?
I spend my nights under the stage lights, but after the applause, I'm back in my truck from my hometown dealer, Benoit Motors. The country roads of Louisiana are my soul, and Benoit Motors gets who I am and who we are. They are proud to be a dealership for the everyday American. Join me and become a member of their family. Benoit Motors. They're with you for all your life's big moments and all the miles in between.
Hey Panther fans, it's time to kick for cancer. Every kick with Aiden Parker is a chance to kick cancer out of this world. To do your part in helping Aiden, go to shspantherfootball.com, click the link, and you can help raise money for childhood cancer research. Most of all, your donation is being made in honor of one of our very own Panthers, Veda Powell. So visit shspantherfootball.com, click the link where it says Aiden Kicks for Kids Cancer Research, and donate today. Aiden and the Panthers are kicking cancers behind, together. Community Pharmacy says go Panthers. With 2 locations, 2123 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe and 200 Scott Drive right here in Sterlington, Community Pharmacy is staffed with courteous, professional pharmacists and certified technicians to answer all your questions about your medicines and well-being. Community Pharmacy offers compounding, medication management, home delivery, and so much more. Serving our area for over 15 years, we would like to thank you for your continued support and shout, Go Panthers!
Here in Sterlington, our town motto is Faith, Family, Friends. At First Baptist Church, we believe those 3 things are what's most important for all of us, from the youngest to the oldest. We want to help you and your family thrive in each area. Whether you're new to town or just looking to get better connected, we'd love for you to come join us on a Sunday morning at 10 a.m. For a full schedule or more information, check out fbcsterlington.com. FBC Sterlington, we're here for you.
The law offices of Street and Street, fighting for the injured in Louisiana. When you hire us, you get us. Our clients are represented by one of our seasoned attorneys with over 65 years of experience handling cases in Louisiana. Our goal is simple: to advocate and fight for the rights of the injured. Call today for a consultation, 318-325-4418, Street and Street.
Hi, I'm Drew Breeze, co-owner of Surge Entertainment Centers. Being a father of 4 children, I'm constantly looking for ways to provide great family experiences, such as sports simulators and bowling, including a full-service bar and restaurant with comfortable lounge and event spaces. We are consistently on the cutting edge with our equipment, technology, and park designs. If you haven't been to one of our Surge parks yet, come by and see us and experience it for yourself. You won't want to leave, because here at Surge, it's all about friends, family, and fun.
NELA Turf Farms provides sales, delivery, and installation of luscious sods and rich soils. Whether you're building your own lawn from scratch or you're looking to restore the look and feel of your old landscape, we can help. Our technicians have over 20 years of experience analyzing our residential and commercial clients' needs. Contact us today to learn more about our services or to schedule an initial appointment. Carpenter Road, Bastrop, Louisiana.
We are Marion State Bank.
And have been for 100 years.
Community banking. It's not just what we do, it's ingrained in who we are. By providing a banking experience you can trust. Marion State Bank. Marion, Farmerville, Sterlington, Monroe, West Monroe.
Hello, I'm Ross Downs of the Downs Law Firm. We're a personal injury law firm that handles cases involving 18-wheeler crashes, automobile wrecks, pedestrian accidents, as well as slip, trip, and fall. We're with our clients every step of the way. We advise them through issues surrounding the liability issues of a wreck or a personal injury. Please give us a call if we can be of further assistance.
Ross Downs, 318-284-8551.
Caring for what matters most, your family. It's what we do every day at Steward Primary Care at Sterlington. Doctors Billy Branch and Harry Hawthorne provide medical care for pediatrics to geriatrics, including illness, minor procedures and injuries, preventative health care, and more. Steward Primary Care at Sterlington, located at 9052 Highway 165 North. To schedule an appointment, call 655-0170. Go Panthers!
What do you do after an awesome night of Panther football? You bring on the bowling for the fifth quarter. Bayou Bowl is the official fifth quarter sponsor of Sterlington Panther football. Just right down the road and on the right is where you'll find all the fifth quarter action. Yummy snacks and cold drinks from Alligator's Grill is inside Bayou Bowl and open 7 days a week. It's the perfect place to celebrate a Panther victory. So come on, join us at Bayou Bowl after every game for the official fifth quarter.
Meet Dave. Dave has a problem. He has way too much stuff and not enough room to store it. As Dave searches, he comes across Ashley Storage. They have great locations in Monroe and Sterlington, Louisiana. They have a wide variety of storage unit sizes available, and their prices are very reasonable. The best part about Ashley Storage is that Dave can reserve his storage unit online from his home, quick and easy. Give us a call or check out our website at ashleystorageofsterlington.com.
First Security Title of Monroe provides real estate transaction services in Northeast Louisiana. The closing process has never been easier. With a dedicated staff that takes pride in helping our customers obtain quality service. First Security Title, 1818 Avenue of America, Monroe.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Ron Bush is your go-to agent in Sterlington. So try combining home and auto today. Call 388-4663 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applications subject to State Farm under...
Sterlington Rehabilitation Hospital and Rural Health Clinics offers inpatient and outpatient services. And they're now offering LSVT big treatment to those suffering from Parkinson's disease. They're seeing many documented improvements in patients, such as faster walking with bigger steps, improved balance, better movement in the torso, and a reduced risk of falling. Their LSVT big...
At Bears Towing and Recovery, customer service is our goal. We strive to give our customers quality at affordable rates. With an emphasis on personalized service, we guarantee you will be completely satisfied with our efforts. Contact us at 318-388-3021. Let our staff help you solve all your towing problems. And, as always, go Panthers! Representing Northeast Louisiana homeowners and future homeowners, eXp Realtor David Bryant's creative, enthusiastic, and caring nature is perfect for matching each client's desires, as well as skillfully featuring a home's unique presence and character. As your realtor, David Bryant will be an advocate just for you. Contact eXp Realtor David Bryant today at 318-265-81. Cub House on the Bayou provides child care for infants, toddlers, preschool, and school-age kids. Located at 902 Finks Hideaway Road, the Cub House offers multiple student discounts, competitive pricing, and most of all, over 28 years of experience. Open Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. until 6 p.m., Cub House on the Bayou is ready to love on your little ones today. So visit cubhouseonthebayou.com for more information.
Panther fans, we're back after halftime. Again, halftime was brought to you by Benoit Ford of Farmerville. Great job by that Sterlington Panther band, that Prancing Panther dance line, and, of course, recognizing our undefeated 7th and 8th grade football teams from the middle school. Panthers lead 21-6 after 2 quarters of play. Wossman will receive to begin this second half. This third quarter brought to you by Surge Entertainment as we welcome back in my co-host and color commentator, William Handy.
I didn't get to eat the M&M cookie yet, so it's sitting here. I'm going to have to stare at it and catch it in those 30-minute breaks we take. If Heath will
Folks,
let us
if you
have
hear
some.
a little smacking.
Yeah. We'll take a full minute if you'll give it to us.
All right, Aiden Parker tees it up. This kickoff brought to you by David Bryant and the EXP team. Again, this third quarter brought to you by Surge Entertainment. Aiden gets it set, and this third quarter is now underway. Line drive kick will be taken on the near sideline. That's number 4, trying to find some room, and he does, and now he's up the field. Michael Douglas has got a shot at him at the 25. He's not going to catch him. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, that's not the way you wanted the second half to begin.
That is absolutely not. He went back across the field and had a little breakdown and contained. Most of the Panthers had already flowed over to this near sideline, and once he cleared, it really just a foot race between him and Michael Douglas. It looked like Douglas might have had a shot at him, but he was able to pull away from him at the very end for the score. So that's going to make it 21-12. Of course, the Wildcats more than likely are going to go for 2 here.
Wildcats will go for 2 to make it a 7-point ball game. That was number 4, Johnny Woods, for the Wildcats, who took it back. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers near side. That is Wooten with Harper in the backfield with him. 1 receiver far side. Wooten gets him set, now calls for it. There's the snap. Quick hitter out into the flat. DB fell down, and it is good. That's number 27, Dags, on the reception, and the extra point is good. 21-14, 11:47 remaining here in the third quarter.
You know, one of the things Coach Doty mentioned in his show, Ben, was winning the special teams, and that, you know, that's a perfect example. You know, suddenly they're within 1 score now, you know, after that quick return.
Yeah, and I mean, really you have to wonder, that's not usually a kick. That line drive is not normally what we're trying to do. Usually it's a sky kick or a deep kick, but that one was right on a line. Dags caught it, made 1 cut out towards that far sideline, and just outran everybody.
Yeah, you saw one Panther slide, the one that maybe had a shot at him early, and he made a cut on him, and he wasn't able to keep his feet, and then he was gone at that point. Douglas made a good try at him. He just wasn't enough ground there for him to make up.
Well, Lynch will come on for the Wildcats to kick it away. Nathan White and Jay Bonner stand back around their own 15-yard line. There's a kick. Nice high kick. Bonner's going to take it right about the 13. Takes it there. Now trying to find some room upfield. I'm going to have a block in the back. Bonner's going to go down 31. We'll have a block in the back. That's going to be taking the Panthers back.
And if you mark it off from where the flag's thrown, that'll take it down to the probably going to be half the distance.
Legal hands that are blocking the back will be against the Panthers. That flag's on the 21, so it'll be half the distance. 10.5?
Well, if it's 15.
Well, it should be half the distance inside the 20, huh?
No.
Well, they'll go all back. You're right.
Yeah,
so it'll go down
10,
to the 5.
11. Well, be 11 yard. It's a 10-yard penalty.
Okay, sorry. I don't know why I'm trying to do math. You're the banker.
Well,
I give up. Never again.
I was thinking.
No more math.
Okay. Well, you had a potty mouth last week.
Hey. Man, unbelievable.
I was going to get that in somewhere, and that sweet wife of mine said, caution Ben this week.
I formation for the Panthers. 2 receivers far side, 1 receiver near side. Quick pitch. Ball's on the ground. And it's going to be a touchdown for the Wildcats.
Unbelievable.
That play never looked right from the go.
Well, I think I think Colvin may have gone. I don't know. Colvin wasn't there. I don't know if it was maybe a miscommunication or what, but just like that, the Wildcats with 11:33 left.
Good night. Disastrous 27 seconds.
Yes, 27 seconds. The Wildcats have scored 2 touchdowns. Unbelievable. And a 2-point conversion.
Well, that offense doesn't have any time to regroup. They got to just get their heads right and get back out there. 2-point try coming up again for the Wildcats. Penalties and fumbles. That was the 2 things we could not do. Now both those things have allowed the Wildcats back into this one. Wooten, 3 receivers far side, takes it. Looking for a man, quick shot out. 2 Panthers there, and he's in. It's good. Wildcats take a 22-21 lead here in the third quarter.
All in 27 seconds. You know, we've talked about that a lot, Ben. The turnovers is what has really bit us this year, and the penalties, and then we had them both on that 2-play series. It looked like I don't know if Colvin wasn't there, so I don't really know what was going on.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It kind of looked like a speed option at first, and looked like he went right when he should have went left. Well,
I think that's possibly what happened.
We're back 11:33, third quarter. Lynch comes on to kick it away again. Bonner and White stand back at their own 14-yard line. Lynch to kick it away for the Wildcats. He makes his approach. High kick. Going to drive Bonner back to about the 2. He takes it there, trying to make his way upfield. Looking for a lane. He pushes through, makes a man miss, spins across the 35 up to about the 38-yard line. Nice return. Panthers will begin there, 1st and 10.
Very much a nice return. That puts the Panthers going to put it down at the 39-yard line. So the offense needs to just come in, settle down. There's nothing you can do at this point other than play the game. So,
yep, got to have a short memory.
Very short.
I heard someone say you got to have the memory of a goldfish.
Yeah.
Lawhon goes under center, 2 receivers far side. There's a snap, quick give straight ahead to Belanger. He spins and pushes his way across the 45, be a gain of 6, and bring up 2nd down.
Working that middle. Belanger's had good success all night. Those runs, picked up 6, 2nd down and 4.
Same formation again. Lawhon calls for it. This time fakes it to Belanger, now makes his way outside. Looking for a blocker, has a down law firm, 1st down, and he's out of bounds at the 45 in Wildcat territory.
That's a very good fake by Lawhon. That Wildcat offense bit on Belanger. Kept that ball and just took it up that right side. Got it to the 45-yard line. The 1st down and 10 for the Panthers.
Lawhon now brings 2 receivers near side. Give this time straight ahead to number 31. He churns those legs and picks up 2. 2nd down.
Continue to work that middle.
And one of the things I really like about Belanger is he's only a sophomore and he's already carrying tacklers with him.
That's right. Just a strong guy.
Same formation for Lawhon. Gets him set. There's a snap, quick give straight ahead to Belanger. He spins and turns. Going to get up to about the 39, be a nice gain, and bring up 3rd down and about 4.
I like what Lawhon did. They shot 2 guys in the gap. He got that ball to Belanger quick. Of course, the way we run that offense, that fullback is right in behind him, and Belanger was by those 2 before they knew what hit him. 3rd down and 4.
Same formation again. There's a snap, toss back to Colvin near side, trying to find some room. And he's out in the open. And there he is.
Gone.
Mr. He gone.
Mr. He gone.
Touchdown, Panthers. Brought to you by the law offices of Street and Street. That's the run we've been looking for,
That is the run we've been looking for all year. Just that's just great to see. But again, that starts up front. Let me get those guys. Will Wachter, David Roach, don't call me Michael. Ian Magoo, Cooper Line, Mitch Hyden. Of course, our tight ends during the game, Brendan McCarthy, Sean McNair, and Bax Young occasionally. I want to get all those guys in, but good job of blocking up front.
Absolutely. Panther fans now will have an extra point of try for 2 points, brought to you by David Bryant and the EXP team. It'll be I formation, 2 receivers near side. Lawhon calls for it, gives it straight ahead. That'll be Gavin Evans. And I believe he's going to be just short, no good. 27-22 with 9:52 remaining in the third quarter. We'll take the break, be right back with more Panther football.
Hi, I'm Drew Brees, co-owner of Surge Entertainment Centers. Being a father of 4 children, I'm constantly looking for ways to provide great family experiences, such as sports simulators and bowling, including a full-service bar and restaurant with comfortable lounge and event spaces. We are consistently on the cutting edge with our equipment, technology, and park designs. If you haven't been to one of our Surge parks yet, come by and see us and experience it for yourself. You won't want to leave, because here at Surge, it's all about friends, family, and fun.
Panther fans, we're back here in the third quarter. Panthers now lead 27-22. This third quarter brought to you by Surge Entertainment. Aiden Parker tees it up to kick it away. This kickoff brought to you by David Bryant and the EXP team. Looks like Aiden setting up for the sky kick to the far sideline. That's exactly what it'll be. High sky kick. Taken at the 38, and that's where the Wildcat offense will begin.
That's kind of what we come to expect with Aiden's kicks. Like you said, try to get that loft under there. You're going to minimize any return.
Well, that's one way to minimize all that. You're exactly right.
Yeah. Well.
And after that last one, I guess you want to play it safe and, make them go, 62 yards. Make them fight for it. Panther defense back on the field. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. 3 receivers near side. Harper and Wooten in the backfield for Wossman. Wooten calls for it. There's a snap. Gives straight ahead to Harper. Makes one man miss. Trying to get outside. Going to get about 3, and then Dylan Downs runs him out.
Yeah, King got in the backfield. Wasn't able to bring him down, but Downs was able to cut that angle off. Was able to force him out of bounds on that far side. Gave him 3 yards on that carry. Going to be 2nd down and 7 for the Wildcats at their own 41-yard line. And Ben, the defense has done a good job. So.
3 receivers near side, 1 receiver to the far side. Wooten calls for it. There's a snap. He drops back, looking for a man, toss it out to Daggs, and he drops it incomplete.
Had Maddox Bryan and Dylan Underwood coming out to meet him. Daggs wasn't able to catch that.
That'll bring up a Bears towing 3rd down and 7 for the Wildcats. Same formation for the Wildcats. Wooten gets them set. Trying to draw that Panther defense offside. They're not going to bite this time. Wooten looks to the sideline, gets his change. Wooten drops back. Going to be a tunnel screen out to number 3, and this falls incomplete again. That'll bring up a go overhead door. 4th down for that Panther defense.
He tried that tunnel screen, just couldn't get his hands on it. Didn't look like it's that bad of a pass. Falls incomplete. That ball at their own 41. Looks like the Panthers going to opt to kick this ball back to the Panthers. Jay Bonner's going to drop back deep.
That will be Lynch on to punt it away for the Wildcats. Jay Bonner back at his own 35-yard line. Lynch calls for it. There's a snap. Nice quick kick. Bonner gives chase, and it's going to roll all the way down to the Panther 12-yard line. Panther offense will come out 1st and 10 at their own 12.
That thing hugged the sideline, didn't it? I thought it was going to go out around the 20. Looked like a pool table you're shooting on. It's not level.
And really, that's one of the things with a punter. mean, we're all looking for high, deep kicks, but if you can kick one just right and get a roll, your average is just going to climb.
Oh, yeah, that end over end.
And it's really dangerous to take if you don't get a good read on it.
It is.
Panther offense comes out. I formation, Bonner and Barr, the wide receivers to the near side. Lawhon under center. There's the snap. Give straight ahead. Up to about the 15. That'll be Gavin Evans.
Yeah, Evans is in right now. He'll pick up 3 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down and 7 for the Panthers at their own 15-yard line.
Same formation again. There's a snap. Lawhon's going to keep it. Now pitch it out to Colvin. He's trying to find some room, and he'll have a Downs Law Firm first down up to the 23-yard line. And then looks like we're going to have an injury timeout.
Wow, Colvin just got up, pitched the ball back. It looks like it may be some kind of, could be a cramp.
Be an injury timeout. Let's take it with him. We'll be right back.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Ron Bush is your go-to agent in Sterlington. So try combining home and auto today. Call 388-4663 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applications subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Colvin shaking up on the play, walking off with a slight limp. Anna will get a look at him. That should bring Jay Bonner in at the tailback. Hopefully Colvin will be okay. Be right back. He's trying to walk it off, looks like.
Almost looked like some kind of cramp when he went down.
Ball's in play. Panther offense needs to hurry up. Wossman ain't even stopped.
Yeah. Hand that ball off to Bonner, let him
yeah,
streak.
I don't know why you're waiting on them. The play clock is running. I formation, 2 receivers to the far side. Lawhon making his calls. Now goes under center. Quick give straight ahead to Evans. He's going to get up to the 28. That'll be a gain of 4.
Panthers sticking with their offense, just working that middle with a fullback. Bonner is in at the tailback position.
Belanger
right now.
just got cleared. He's making his way down to Coach Foster, telling him he's good to go. I formation. Looks like we're going to have an official's timeout. Got a Wossman Wildcat down, probably just a cramp. We'll keep it here. Looked like Belanger, he got his helmet back from Anna, and as soon as he did, he was off to the races.
He was. He was streaking down that sideline to get over there as quick as he could.
Panther fans, this third quarter brought to you by Surge Entertainment. 7:30 remaining. Panthers lead 27-22. 2nd down and 6 at their own 28-yard line.
Kind of lost track of Colvin. I think he was just kind of walking. There he is. He's sort of walking it and working the. You see, he's working his feet. It almost looked like a cramp of some kind.
Yeah, the way he was kind of being stretched out, you have to assume that's most likely what it was.
Of course, Chris Sturdivant's over there getting the low-down skinny right now, reaching for the phone, probably going to give us a little update.
Yeah. Do. All right, Panthers are back. Belanger is in the I formation behind Lawhon. 2 receivers far side. That's Nathan White and John Barr. There's a snap, tossed back to Bonner on that far side. We have a stoppage.
I didn't see a flag.
Like it'll be no play. No idea what just happened.
I don't know.
I guess maybe it hadn't been blown in play yet.
Maybe not.
Well, here we go. 2nd down and 6. Second down 6, 2 receivers to the far side. I formation behind Lawhon. There's a snap. Quick give straight ahead to Belanger. He'll pick up nice yards to the 32. That'll be a gain of 4, and we'll have a 3rd down and 2 upcoming.
Just got the update. Chris Sturdivant said it was just a calf cramp.
Looks like we've got another injured Wildcat. They'll come check on him. Let's take the stoppage with them. We'll be right back with more third quarter action.
Here in Sterlington, our town motto is faith, family, friends. At First Baptist Church, we believe those 3 things are what's most important for all of us, from the youngest to the oldest. We want to help you and your family thrive in each area. Whether you're new to town or just looking to get better connected, we'd love for you to come join us on a Sunday morning at 10 a.m. For a full schedule or more information, check out fbcsterlington.com. FBC Sterlington, we're here for you.
Panther fans, we're back. Big number 94 walked off under his own power, just shaking up on the play. 3rd down and 2 for the Panthers at their own 32-yard line. They break the huddle. Will stay in the I formation. They'll send Jay Bonner and John Barr to the far side. Colvin back in the ball game behind Belanger. Lawhon under center. There's a snap. Quick give straight ahead to the bulldozer all the way to the 40-yard line in the Dallas Law Firm. 1st down.
Call that diesel power. Isn't that what it is? Belanger just takes that handoff and forces it up the field to the 40-yard line. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Panthers.
Might have to just call him the Big Cat.
The Big Cat. I like it.
The dozer. Lawhon gets him set. There's a snap. Toss back to Colvin near side. Trying to find some room. Looking for a seam. He's up the sideline. He's got some big yards. 25-30. Tries to make a cut. Ball comes out. And it's going to be recovered by the Wildcats at the 15-yard line.
Unbelievable.
Great run. Just did not secure the football. No. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at their own 16-yard line.
Wow. Tried to cut back, and he was running out of room. Could have just stepped out of bounds, but Colvin's just not that kind of guy. He's going to try to get every yard he can, and when he cut back inside, sometimes that ball gets to swinging, and that's where it came loose. Wow. So that Panther defense comes out. Again, the ball is at the 16 of the Wildcats. They have it 1st and 10.
Shotgun formation. Wooten gives it to Griffin straight up the field. He's going to get all the way up to about the 19, be a gain of 3 and 2nd down.
Looked like Dylan Compton was in there for the initial contact.
Dylan Underwood.
God, I did. That's the second.
I'm here for you.
Man, Dylan Underwood. I am so sorry. Dylan, I know you're going to watch this later. Apologize. Get that out the way.
Remember who got it right.
2nd down and 7.
Shotgun formation. 2 receivers far side. There's a snap. Wooten gives it to Griffin again. He's through that first line. He'll have a Wildcat 1st down up to the 36-yard line.
Maddox Bryan was in there for that initial contact. He was able to get a few extra yards up to the 36-yard line. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Wildcats.
Shotgun formation, 3 receivers far side, 1 receiver set to the near side. Little freeze play, trying to pick up the blitz. Wooten gets him set. Now calls for it. There's a snap. Give to Griffin straight ahead again. He'll be cut down. Ball comes out.
Panthers got it.
Actually, they're going to say he's down.
How is that down? How is that down?
Be a 3-yard gain up to the 39. 2nd down upcoming.
Wow. 2nd down and 7.
Same formation again for the Wildcats. Wooten moves Griffin to his right. There's a snap. Wooten drops back. Looking for a man downfield, trying to find somebody. Kellen Hall giving chase. Looking for a receiver. He's got him. Incomplete.
Kellen Hall really made that play happen. He was able to get that pressure on Wooten. They were trying to look to this backside, had a one-on-one with Dylan Downs on that far side. That was where he was looking, but Kellen Hall disrupted that whole pass and play. Got back there and forced him out of the pocket. It's going to set up a 3rd down and 7 with the ball at the 39-yard line of the Wildcats.
Bears towing 3rd down. Miguel Brooks checks into the ball game for the Panthers. Be a great place to see Javarius Himes make a play right here. Some pressure off the edge. Quick hitter. It's caught, and the ball is out. They're going to say incomplete.
That was Dylan Downs, boy. Dylan put him on the ground. Downs, boy. Wow, what a shot.
That'll bring up a go overhead door, 4th down on a great play by number 2, Dylan Downs.
Dylan Downs laid the lumber and the entire tree. Golly, good shot by Downs.
Punt unit will come on. That'll be number 14, Lynch, to punt it away for Wossman. Panthers will send 2 back this time. Nice high kick. Take another Panther bounce and be downed at the 38-yard line. So Panthers will begin 1st and 10. Their own 38, 3:41 remaining. Panthers lead 27-22. That's exactly what Coach Joe talked about all week long. It's okay if they catch it. Make them catch it in front of you and then be there, make the tackle. That time, Dylan, he caught it. And the hard part for the Panthers is if he makes one football move, one turn upfield, and then the contact happens, the ball comes out, it's a fumble. But Dylan timed it to where he met the guy and the football at the same time.
I'm going to tell you, that's the kind of play right there that fires somebody up. Dylan Downs that was a great play. I can't say enough about that one.
I formation for the Panthers. Snap gives straight ahead to Belanger. He's going to get up to about the 44. That'll be a gain of 6. 2nd down 4 upcoming.
Big Cat keeps the chains going there. Got a short, we'll call it 2nd down and 4.
Same formation. Lawhon under center. There's a snap. Toss back to Colvin near side. Pushing through. He'll get up to about the 47. We'll have a 3rd down and 1.
Colvin set his block up and was able to pick up those 3 yards. So we got 3rd down and 1. Panthers have it at their own 47-yard line.
I know who's getting it for me. 3rd and 1. Lawhon gives it to the dozer. He's across midfield all the way to the 46-yard line with a Downs Law Firm 1st down. Look, let me just say this, William. People like fancy football. I like feeding the dozer.
I just like
5-6 yards a pop.
You're not kidding.
What in the world?
It's just like watching.
Panther fans, if you don't like feeding the monster,
that's right.
I don't know what you like watching.
I mean, this is great.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout. Wossman, 2:27 remaining 3rd quarter. Panthers lead 27-22. This timeout brought to you by Steward Medical Group. We'll take the break with them.
NELA Turf Farms provides sales, delivery, and installation of luscious sods and rich soils. Whether you're building your own lawn from scratch or you're looking to restore the look and feel of your old landscape, we can help. Our technicians have over 20 years of experience analyzing our residential and commercial clients' needs. Contact us today to learn more about our services or to schedule an initial appointment. Carpenter Road, Bastrop, Louisiana.
Panther fans, we're back here in the 3rd quarter, brought to you by Surge Entertainment. Panthers have it at the Wildcat 46-yard line, 1st and 10. They'll send the 2 receivers, John Barr and Jay Bonner, to the far side. Lawhon under center. There's a snap. He's going to fake it to Belanger. Now pitch it back to Colvin, trying to find some room on the outside. He'll make a man miss. Downs Law Firm, 1st down, out of bounds, the 30-yard line.
Man, Lawhon kept that really just to the last second. Looked like Belanger was trying to take it. Lawhon pulled the ball And he hit Colvin just at the right time. Colvin was starting that downward slope toward that sideline when he pitched it. He was able to have his forward momentum going, got it up to the 30-yard line of the Wildcats. Panthers have it first down and 10. 2:14 left in this third quarter. Panthers up 27-22.
Too tight I formation this time. John Barr, the lone receiver, to the near side. Lawhon under center. There's the snap. Counter give to Colvin. He's up into that middle, gets across the 30 to about the 29, be a gain of 1.
Wildcats were able to fill pretty quick on that counter play. Really nowhere for Colvin to go. Looks like we're going to bring McCarthy and McNair out.
We'll go 3 receivers. 2 receivers set to the far side, 1 to the near side in the eye. Lawhon calls for it. Belange's got it to the 20-yard line for a Downs Law Firm. First down. He's actually at the 19, and that'll set the Panthers up in the Ron Bush red zone.
Yeah. I tell you, Belange's just on one. He's keeping himself upright, getting in behind those linemen. He's a load to handle. Gets the ball down to the 19-yard line. First and 10 for the Panthers.
Same formation. There's a snap. Toss back to Colvin, near side. Gets a nice chip block. Going to get to about the 15, maybe 14. That'll bring up second down. Thought he had a chance to bounce it outside.
I thought he did too. He had a little stutter step there. And tried to cut it inside, just wasn't able to get in there in time. So got it down to the, let's call it on the 14, 2nd and 5.
I formation, 3 receivers. And it will be offsides against the Wildcats.
Yeah, that entire right side of the defensive line moved.
Offsides against the Wildcats.
So that should give the Panthers.
It's going to be real close.
It's going to be very, very close. Might be just a few inches short. Nope, they're going to say that's a first down. So the Panthers will have it first down and goal at the 9-yard line of the Wildcats.
Downs Law Firm, first down. Panthers still in the Ron Bush red zone. I formation, 2 receivers near side, 1 receiver to the far side. Lawhon fakes it to Belange, now pitches it on the ground again. Colvin will fall on it. It's going to be a loss of about 4 on the play. Panthers just got to take care of the football.
It looked like that pitch came in a little awkward. I don't know that Colvin really had a good line on it. They're going to lose 4 yards on that pitch. It's going to be second down and goal.
That will be the final play. Actually, play clock has stopped with 1 second. Okay, there we go. That'll be the final play of the third quarter. Panthers lead 27-22. We'll be right back.
We are Marion State Bank.
And have been for 100 years.
Community banking. It's not just what we do, it's ingrained in who we are. By providing a banking experience you can trust. Marion State Bank. Marion, Farmerville, Sterlington, Monroe, West Monroe.
Panther fans, we're back here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter brought to you by Marion State Bank. Panthers have it second down and goal from the 14. There's a toss back to Colvin to the far side, trying to find some room. Foot race to the outside, makes one man miss, gets across the 10 to about the 9. That'll be a 5-yard gain. Third down and goal from the 9.
Tell you, Colvin did a good job of getting any
Colvin's
yardage.
Hobbled.
Yeah, he took kind of a hard hit over there. Looks like it's on that ankle.
This right here is where you need a man to go down. You don't need him to hop off, just go down.
He's trying to stay on the field. Bonner is coming out. He's asking Bonner to get off the field.
Third and goal from the 9. Panthers bring in McNair, tight end. It's a toss back to Colvin, near side, trying to find some room. He's across the 5. He's still fighting, spinning. He's going to be real close to the goal line. They're going to mark him down at the 1. It'll be 4th down and goal from the 2-yard line.
Going to be on the 2-yard line. That was just pure guts on Colvin's part. Man, he refused
you know what we need right here, William? We need a little sound effect, Heath. We need a little bulldozer cranking noise.
Yeah, let's go. Diesel power.
Panthers got it. I formation. There's the snap. They do give it to Belanger, and he does not get there. It's going to be a turnover on downs inside the 1.
Wow. You can't get much closer than that.
No. Panther defense will come on, but the Wildcats are deep in their own territory inside the 1-yard line. Got to be careful right here.
Ben,
with the push
that
we've got
ball is on the 6-inch line.
I'm not even sure it's that far, William.
Maybe Chris Sturdivant can tell us. He is the eagle.
He says 3.
3?
2.5, huh, Chris?
God, how do you not?
Look at him.
Wow.
Man.
How can you not say that was a touchdown?
Shotgun formation. I believe that's Lynch at quarterback. He tends to be the runner. There's a snap. He's just going to try to go straight ahead. Trying to find some room outside. He'll spin ahead. Going to get maybe to the 3.
They got him marked at the 2.
Down.
They marked him at the 2-yard line. So he picked up about, let's call it 1 yard and about 3/4 of another one. So he got it out to the 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Wildcats.
Down. Lynch calls for it, keeps it. He's met right at the 1. That'll be all he gets. They're going to give him no gain. That'll be a Bears towing 3rd down.
Panther defense going to have to stand here.
Yeah, you just don't want to get bit on anything tricky here.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sneaking a deep ball. Protect the edges. Keep it in front of you. Make the tackle. Get the ball back to your offense with great field position.
Look like they brought
Wooten is checked back in. 3rd down and 9.
Got Griffin lined up next to him.
3 receivers far side, 1 to the near. Wooten calls for it. He drops back, looking for a quick hitter. Throws it out, incomplete. And we'll have a go overhead door. 4th down. You would think the Wildcats are definitely going to punt.
Short arm that one. He had 2 receivers out and short arm the one he was throwing to. So it's 4th down and 8. Panthers held. So the Wildcats going to come out and kick this ball back from inside the end zone. Jay Bonner going to drop back. Just don't want any
Bonner
kind of
drops
roughing.
back. You got to think the Panthers might be coming after this one. And it's going to be a high snap. And it'll go. Lynch is trying to get out of bounds. He's going to get out of the end zone. Great job by him. That may be the worst thing he could have done because now the Panther offense will take over inside the 1, and you're right back to where you just finished.
Yeah, he should have just taken the ball and gone out the back of the end zone. That would have put the Panthers up by 7, but then you get to kick the ball back. Of course, if that offense continues to do what it does behind the dozer Belanger, you could burn a lot of clock.
Yeah.
You're really not a good situation either way, but I think I would have told him to just go ahead.
Get out of the end zone.
Get out of the end zone, let it go. So now you got 4 cracks at it from the 1-yard line for the Panthers. 1st down and goal.
1st and goal here in the 4th quarter, brought to you by Marion State Bank. I formation, 2 receivers to the far side. Lawhon gets them set. There's a snap. Touchdown, Panthers. That touchdown brought to you by the law offices of Street and Street.
And Cat Diesel Power.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Belanger goes in.
Punches it over from 1 yard out. going to make the score 33-22.
That'll be Belange's second touchdown of the night. Extra point upcoming for Aiden Parker, brought to you by David Bryant and the EXP team. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good. And with 9:03 remaining fourth quarter, Panthers 34, Wildcats 22. We'll be right back with more fourth quarter Panther football.
Meet Dave. Dave has a problem. He has way too much stuff and not enough room to store it. As Dave searches, he comes across Ashley Storage. They have great locations in Monroe and Sterlington, Louisiana. They have a wide variety of storage unit sizes available, and their prices are very reasonable. The best part about Ashley Storage is that Dave can reserve his storage unit online from his home, quick and easy. Give us a call or check out our website at ashleystorageofsterlington.com.
Panther fans, we're back here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter brought to you by Marion State Bank. Want to remind our Panther fans that our fifth quarter sponsor is Bayou Bowl. After the game, you can catch Panther fans, students, and families down there for fifth quarter action. Thank you, Bayou Bowl, for your support of Panther football. Aiden Parker tees it up for the David Bryant kickoff. Nice high kick. Daggs is going to take it at about his 6th. Now looking for room upfield. Trying to make a couple Panthers miss. This time that Panther coverage unit will do their job, taking down the 17-yard line.
Yeah, they got him down. I believe that was Maddox Bryan on the stop.
We'll mark him at the 16, aren't they?
Yep.
Nope.
Hey,
17. You can't trust the sticks.
You know, looking
you
back,
can't trust the sticks, William. Look at them, 17.
Look at that, yeah. Well, there they go.
There we go.
You got to.
They must have. They're listening to us. We're helping them.
Yeah. Yeah, boy, they got it right then.
Shotgun formation. One receiver near side. 3 receivers set to the near side. Wooten calls for it. There's the snap. Going to be a give to Griffin, trying to find some room. Gets maybe a yard and bring up second down.
Bet a wall of Panthers over there. See Caleb Evans in there, and I believe that was, looks like that was Max Reisinger up in there as well.
Same formation for the Wildcats. Wooten and Griffin in the backfield. Wooten calls for it. He drops back. Quick hitter high, incomplete.
Sailed on him.
That'll bring up a Bears towing, third down. Bears towing also our game sponsor tonight.
Trying to hit that pass to Johnny Woods over there. Dylan Downs was on top of him. Make sure he didn't get any yards if he caught it. So it's going to be third down and 9 for the Wildcats with the ball at their own 18.
Third down and 9. Same formation. Wooten getting them set. Calls for it. Looking for a man. Ball falls incomplete again. Go overhead door, fourth down, upcoming.
Looked like he's trying to hit Daggs on a quick out. Pass wasn't even close to where it should have been.
Panther fans, stay tuned at the end of the ball game for tonight's player of the game, brought to you by First Security Title of Monroe. Appreciate Mitch Houston and his support of Panther football. Fourth down upcoming. Wildcats will punt deep in their own territory. Jay Bonner will drop back, standing near midfield on the S. Lynch calls for it. There's the snap. He takes it. Quick kick. Nice kick. Bonner calls for the fair catch and takes it at his own 49-yard line. Panthers will come out first and 10, their own 49.
That's a good decision by Bonner. Just make the fair catch, get the ball near midfield. You know, one thing I want to mention on that last drive, though, Ben, you got to give Calvin props because, I mean, you could tell he was dinged up and he did not come out. And that last run, even though they didn't get it in initially, I mean, he fought it right down to the 2-yard line. So, I mean, Colvin did a heck of a job on that drive. You like to see a guy that just says, hey, I'm going to do it. And so he's back out there with the Panthers at their own 49.
I formation for the Panthers. Play action pass. Throwing for Barr. Barr's going to make the catch, but it's not going to matter. Panthers didn't have enough men on the line of scrimmage. That pass will come back. Great pass from Lawhon to Barr. Both receivers were off the line of scrimmage.
Wipes out a great throw.
William, I saw it as soon as they lined up. Just nothing you can do. Somebody wasn't where they were supposed to be.
I completely missed it. I was kind of watching in the backfield and did not see the alignment.
That'll back it up 5 yards. Be 1st and 15 from the 44-yard line of the Panthers. First and 15, I formation, 2 receivers to the far side. Lawhon makes some changes. Now goes under. There's a snap. Give straight ahead to Belanger. The ball came out. Actually, they're going to say he's down.
He was down.
Something tripped in the backfield. Just didn't look right, but will be a 2-yard gain.
When he went down, his elbows hit the ground when the ball popped loose. So he looked like he was down anyway. So that's going to be 2nd down and got a couple of yards on the carry. It's going to be 2nd down 13 for the Panthers.
I formation, 2 receivers far side. Counter give to Colvin, trying to find some room. He's still spinning. He's going to get to the 49. It'll be 3rd down and 10 upcoming.
Yeah, he'll make it up to the original line of scrimmage. Colvin's doing a good job of really spinning and keeping himself alive. Just as long as he keeps that ball tight.
Protect the football.
Yeah, keep that ball tight to your body when you're doing that. Clock continues to run at 6:46 left in the game. Panthers are looking at a 3rd down and 10 from their own 49.
I formation, 2 receivers far side. There's the snap. Play action pass again from Lawhon. He's going to now step up. He'll take off running. He's going to have the 1st down, and he'll step out of bounds at the 31-yard line for Downs Law Firm. 1st down, and a nice job by Lawhon.
Ben, it almost looks like that was a game plan from the start. You did have he was getting flushed out by the Wildcats. He didn't waste any time looking downfield. He just took off. It really opened up for him in the front, right in front of him. And he just
secondary bailed, and he saw the lane.
Yeah, he took it to the sideline.
I formation. Little freeze play, making some changes. Lawhon back under center. There's the snap, toss back to Colvin to the far side, trying to find some room. He spins through across the 30 to the 29, be a gain of 2, 2nd down.
Tonight Colvin he's getting some tough yards tonight. We're used to seeing him break loose on long runs, but tonight Colvin's sticking it between the tackles, and he's getting everything he can. He's pounding it. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 for the Panthers at the 29 Wildcats.
I formation again. This time Lawhon fakes it to Belanger, now trying to find some room, and he'll just go down the 20. That'll be a Downs Law Firm 1st down. Nice job by Lawhon protecting himself.
That's right. That's a good fake to Belanger to start with.
That puts the Panthers in a Ron Bush red zone.
You like to see Colvin, you like to see Lawhon get what he can, but that was a smart play there. No need to take the lick. Just get down. You got the 1st down.
Colvin has gone over 200 yards tonight. I formation, 1 receiver to each side. There's the snap, toss back to Colvin. Trying to find some room, does get outside. He'll be taken down from behind at the 17-yard line.
It's going to be a pickup of about, let's call that 3.5. They're going to be looking at 2nd down and long 6 for the Panthers.
Like Coach Doty may have wanted a horse collar there.
Looked like he grabbed him in the back of the jersey.
Yeah. I formation again. Lawhon takes it, gives it straight ahead to Belanger, and he's carrying people all the way to the 10-yard line. That's going to be maybe just short of the 1st down, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
It'll be 3rd down and 1.
We'll have a timeout by Wossman. This timeout brought to you by Steward Medical Group. They'll take the break. We'll take it with them. Panthers 34, Wildcats 22.
First Security Title of Monroe provides real estate transaction services in Northeast Louisiana. The closing process has never been easier. With a dedicated staff that takes pride in helping our customers obtain quality service. First Security Title, 1818 Avenue of America, Monroe.
Panther fans, we're back here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter brought to you by Marion State Bank. Panthers are in the Ron Bush red zone. Third down and short. Ball sits on the Wildcat 11-yard line. 4:49 remaining. Panthers with a 12-point lead.
If you want that first down, Ben, who you think's going to get it?
Lawhon goes under center. There's a snap. Give straight ahead to Belanger at the 10. He's still fighting, pushing his way in for the touchdown.
What a run by Belanger, just right up the middle. Again, you see those offensive linemen there. They made the blocks, but Belanger just kept going, refused to go down, turn, spin, tear, rip, fight, whatever it takes. He's going to get in the end zone. He's just like a mad dog. Yeah, let's get that dozer.
That touchdown brought to you by the law offices of Street and Street. Now Aiden Parker on to attempt the David Bryant extra point. Backs Young to snap. Carter Morris to hold. Snap, hold, kick by Parker. Up, and it is good. And with 4:43 remaining, Panthers 41, Wildcats 22. Let's take a quick break. Be right back with more Panther football.
We are Marion State Bank.
And have been for 100 years.
Community banking. It's not just what we do. It's ingrained in who we are by providing a banking experience you can trust. Marion State Bank. Marion, Farmerville, Sterlington, Monroe, West Monroe.
Panther fans, we're back. Aiden Parker gets set to kick it away if the Panthers have extended their lead, 41-22 over the Wildcats. Aiden Parker gets set to tee it up for the David Bryant kickoff. Parker makes his approach. Nice high kick over towards that far side or hash. Be taken there. That's Daggs trying to find some room upfield. He's going to get across the 35 up to about the 38, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at the 38-yard line. Daggs gets up a little slow but trots off under his own power.
Max Reisinger got in there and made that stop. You know, Ben, we like to talk about Mid-South wrestling, and one of my favorite wrestlers was some local talent around here, the Big Cat Ernie Ladd back in the day. You know, he'd get on there and say, the junkyard dog doesn't want any of this. Well, we got a Big Cat version ourselves out there tonight, I guess. The Big Cat, Brody Belanger, he's been running it up and down the field.
Absolutely.
Good job by that young man tonight.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Shotgun formation, Wooten and Harper in the backfield. 2 receivers and H-back to the far side. 1 receiver set to the near side. Wooten calls for it, now rolls to his right. Looking downfield, he'll make the throw and the catch is up to number 14. That'll be Travis Lynch with the catch into Panther territory at the 49.
I believe that was quarterback to quarterback, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, got it to the 49, as you said. Panther 49 is going to be 1st down and 10 for the Wildcats.
Shotgun formation, 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far. Harper now moves to the left of Wooten. Wooten drops back, looking for a man. Quick hitter. Almost intercepted. That was, I believe that's Travis. No, it's Hickman.
Hickman.
David Hickman almost with the interception. Nice job of stepping into the lane.
Yeah, David Hickman got on him so fast, I don't think he had a chance to get his hands ready for it, but he'll get that next time. Good job being in the passing lane. It's going to set up a 2nd down and 10 for the Wildcats.
Same formation for the Wildcats. Man comes in motion. Be a quick screen to the other side. He's spinning and turning. He's going to gain about 4, and that'll bring up a Bears towing 3rd down at the Panther 45-yard line.
Made that catch. He avoided one tackle, but then Dylan Downs was able to get in and sling him down. Got him down at the 45. Be 3rd down and 6 for the Wildcats.
Shotgun formation again. Wooten calls for it. Panther defense gets set. Wooten calls for it. There's a snap. Quick toss back out to Harper. He's trying to find room. He'll have a Wildcat 1st down up to the 36-yard line.
Made a little cut back inside. Jackson King was able to finally get him down, but not before he picked up a 1st down.
I'm not sure the Wildcats ever got set on that play.
The Ford receiver did not.
Now they flip the receiver. They flip the receivers. 3 receivers to the far side. 1 set to the near side. Wooten and Harper in the backfield. Wooten gets them set. That's going to be a false start. They're not going to call it. That's unbelievable.
That was horrible.
That's got to be an offensive pass interference. That's touchdown Wildcats, but that's unbelievable.
I mean, he took off. He had 2 steps down the field before the snap.
Now we're going to have a penalty on the Panthers. Watch this.
How do you miss that?
Well, not only did you miss that, but the receiver shoved Reisinger out of the way to make the catch. It is going to be unsportsmanlike against the Wildcats.
But, Ben, you have got to –
I'm with you on that. I don't know how you missed that.
I mean, that was obvious. How do you miss that?
Wow.
Unbelievable. Well, if it's personal foul, if it's unsportsmanlike, that's a dead ball foul, so all it's going to do. Oh, no. It's on the Panthers.
Oh, I take that back. Actually going to be
enforced on the kickoff. Hey, thank you. Good job there, fellas.
41-28, 2:47 remaining. 2-point try for the Wildcats.
Boy. Gee whiz.
Wooten takes it. Looks for a quick hitter, incomplete.
You can hold a hand up all you want to, Wossman Wildcat, but y'all got a freebie on that one, so you better just take it.
2-point try is no good, so with 2:47, Panthers cling to a 13-point lead. Yeah.
Boy, that's the kind of thing.
Folks wonder why Coach Doty had anything to say about that kind of thing on his coach's show just Tuesday night. Frustrated by just the fact that the obvious stuff we're not getting.
Well, William,
I'm looking at the replay. We're not showing that live right now, but, folks, I'm looking at the replay. That receiver has a 2-yard head start before the ball is ever snapped.
Do you know what it looked like? It looked like arena football when they go in motion and turn up the field.
Canadian football.
I didn't know we were playing Canadian Football League rules here, you know?
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah, what was bad about it is you pointed out, and I could see it too, the play prior, the receiver wasn't even set. Come on.
Well, Panthers cling to a 13-point lead. Will be an onside kick upcoming. Hands team should be on for the Panthers here in the fourth quarter. Hey, while we got a moment, I also want to recognize 2 more sponsors. Our in-stadium TVs at the concession stand are brought to you by Sparks Nissan Kia. Also, the 75-inch TVs under the stadium with our Panthers shout-outs are sponsored by the committee to elect Lucy Holtzclaw for mayor, number 77 on the ballot.
Okay, we can get 2 of our guys off the line of scrimmage over here and wipe out a play, but we can't see a guy get a 2-yard jump over. I'm going to let this go eventually.
Let's let it go. Hands team on. Wildcats get set to kick it away. Lynch makes his approach, and he'll just kick it high. We'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Panther offense will come out. 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. Time for a long, just eat up 2:47 and get out of here with a W.
We mentioned
that's frustrating. I mean, I know the ball game. I mean, it's 41-22 at that point, but egregious things. My word.
Well, that was so obvious.
That's what I mean. I mean, it ticky-tack stuff, okay, well, but too egregious, shoving a cornerback out of your way to make a catch and getting a 2-yard head start is unbelievable.
And then the other thing is you get an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
Two tight eye formation, give straight ahead to Belanger. He'll turn what should have been nothing into 2 yards.
Give him 3.
We'll give him 3 yards. Second down, 7. The dozer turns no gain into 3 yards.
3 yards. You know, we're talking about Belanger and what a great job he's done tonight, but Colvin has too. I mean, you were telling us on the
Colvin's going over 200 yards on 31 carries.
Yeah, and he's got
of course, the 2 fumbles are kind of glaring for Colvin, but it's just one of those things, glimpses of what you saw from him tonight was some things that you've not seen so far. Looks like Tanner Bostic has checked in at wide receiver. Lawhon tosses it back to Bonner. Bonner trying to find some room. He's through the line of scrimmage, still running all the way up to the 34 for a Downs Law Firm first down.
That's a good run by Bonner. Bonner runs in that. He hits the hole fast, and he goes straight line most of the time.
I want to make a comparison right here that it's not a I'm not saying he's as good as this guy, although Bonner has shown some glimpses this year of things. He reminds me of watching a Kevin Falk run at LSU several years ago. Kevin was like that. He would take his time, and then when the hole showed up, all of a sudden he hit the hammer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and Bonner runs real similar to that. He's looking for it, and then
it's straight line.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. And he's going to punish whoever's on the other end of that run, too.
2 tight eye formation. Lawhon takes it, gives it straight ahead to Belanger. He's going to get all the way to the 39. Be 5 more yards, second down. 1 minute, 8 seconds remaining. Panthers taking their time.
Should have to take maybe 2-3 more snaps, and this one's in the books.
William, I'm just looking back at stats, and I know we've got about a minute left. At the half, Panthers had 171 yards of offense. Right now, they've got 431. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's over 250 yards of offense second half.
You'd have to give me those numbers again. I could compute them real quick.
431 to 171. What's that, 260?
260.
To Belanger, the dozer, all the way for another Downs Law Firm. First down up to the 47-yard line.
Yeah.
That will probably be the final. May have one more snap. Panthers don't have to snap it, I don't believe.
Well, they just
set the
ball. They just set the ball, and there's 23 seconds left, so I think this one's over.
They will take one more snap. And that will do it, folks. Your final tonight from Sterlington. Panthers win their last regular season game to go 5-5, 41-28 tonight over the Wossman Wildcats. And we'll hold it here. We'll get Coach Doty with Amanda in just a few moments. But William, really, in spite of some turnovers, Wossman gave you some things. But overall, I think tonight you got the W. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing, and there's plenty for Coach Doty and that staff to look at on the film and, try to get corrected. I mean, we're going to the playoffs. It'll be a home game. We were sitting at the 14 seed, so we shouldn't backslide anywhere.
No, you have to think the only movement would be forward. And, folks, just want you to know, and a lot of folks will be texting and asking tomorrow and Saturday. I don't believe those brackets will be released until Sunday morning, and so we won't know for sure. You can go to gopreps.com. Hunter does a great job down there of kind of some guesswork and figuring out projections, but usually pretty accurate. But even he'll say that he will not know until the LHSAA releases things on Sunday. And so we'll watch that and see where we are. But
I won't say
barring something crazy, Panthers will be at home next Friday night for a first-round playoff game.
That's right. And I'll say this. I've checked Go Preps for the last 2 or 3 years, and it's always pretty accurate. I mean, it's not far off if it's not. So, but, this is a game that came out.
Yeah, and Hunter, if you listen to this, William and I both wear we like caps. So if you want to send us another Go Preps, I actually got one last year.
Oh,
but,
you did?
Heath said he'll take one too.
Okay,
hat.
so 3. That'd be nice.
And Caterpillar, if you're listening, we want to put our boy Belanger up for an NIL deal.
That's right. Yeah. Well.
Hey, and let's do that real quick, William. We talked about a moment ago, player of the game brought to you by First Security, title of Monroe. And I don't think there's any argument up here. Belanger has to be the guy tonight.
Yeah, I would think so. Calvin was a huge factor tonight in the run game. But, Belanger just gave you that steady, consistent fullback pounding in the middle. 3 touchdowns, I believe.
Ended up with 3 touchdowns. 24 carries, 130 yards, 3 touchdowns for Brody Belanger.
Yeah, so that'd be the player of the game tonight.
Let's kick it down to Amanda. She's got Coach Doty.
Take care of business tonight, because for us, the playoffs started tonight, and it was a must-win game for us. So kids came out and they executed, and I thought Wossman played hard as well. So somebody had to lose this game, and both of us tried to give it away, I believe.
I think that everybody put forth a good effort tonight. The guys had a real fire and passion inside of them tonight. And are you looking for that same fire and passion as the new season starts now?
Yeah, I mean, it's a brand new year now. Everybody's 0-0. We did what we had to do tonight, so we just got to see how it falls. But I like our chances. We still got some mistakes we got to clean up, but we're going to be fine. Go Panthers.
Thanks, Coach. There you have it. Round 1 here at home. Let's go Panthers. Back to you, boys.
All right, Panther fans, you heard from Coach Doty. Definitely some things to clean up. And, William, you celebrate the win tonight, but the ball has got to quit going on the ground. I think that's the one thing you've got to clean up immediately, not knowing who's coming to town next week. It doesn't matter. You cannot put the ball on the ground. I was trying to see tonight how many times that happened.
Well, I think it was.
It was 5 fumbles, and we lost 2, which – even that's kind of a win. We typically, if we fumble the ball 5 times, we lose 5.
Yeah, that's right. But it's just been the frustrating part of this year. This team, if they could clean up the penalties and the fumbles, we may be sitting at 8-2 at this point.
And going forward now, you take care of those 2 things. Panther fans, I'm not making any predictions, not telling you to book hotel rooms, but I am going to tell you that the playoffs can be a lot of fun if this team gets it cleaned up and is ready to go. Well, Panther fans, William, any final thoughts before we wrap it up?
Well, hey, Coach Doty said it. We had to get in here and get a win. We did what we had to do. We overcame some errors we had.
Yep.
That's one thing that Coach Doty said. We've got to learn how to overcome adversity. We had some adversity tonight, and we still overcame it. So we're starting to see some maturity coming into play here.
Yep, and I believe I was just looking – I want to say we held the Wildcat offense to right at 100 yards of offense that second half. So great job by that Panther defense second half. Well, folks, I'm Ben Hackler with William Handy, Chris Sturdivant, and the team from Empire Media. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I want to give a special thank you again to our game sponsor, Bears Towing, and our premier sponsor, McDonald's, for their support of Panther football week in and week out. We hope you have a great weekend. Look forward to first round of playoffs right here next Friday night, 7 o'clock. Also want to remind you, this Tuesday night there will not be any coaches show. Coach Doty and I will get together and have you a pregame show for next Friday night that you can catch at 6:15, and then we'll get you set for that first-round matchup. Watch our Facebook, social media. We'll keep you posted on who that first-round matchup will be against as soon as we know. Have a great night. See you next week.
Meet Dave. Dave has a problem. He has way too much stuff and not enough room to store it. As Dave searches, he comes across Ashley Storage. They have great locations in Monroe and Sterlington, Louisiana. They have a wide variety of storage unit sizes available, and their prices are very reasonable. The best part about Ashley Storage is that Dave can reserve his storage unit online from his home, quick and easy. Give us a call or check out our website at ashleystorageofsterlington.com.
This broadcast is copyrighted by Empire Media and Management. Any unauthorized reproduction is strictly prohibited.